Hello. What's up? Oh, jeez. That's stream raider sound. It's working out. But hello, everyone. What up? um, yeah, I am late, but dog is scratching on my door, and I'm not letting him in because he was naughty last night. But how are you guys? How is everything? How are you doing? I'm writing stuff down, like sticky notes that I need to remember. I'm gonna take 2 shots of hot pepper sauce before we start because I owe one to Down and I owe one to him, I believe. So if you see like little stuff like down there, yeah. So I think him did a resub and Down gave me 500 bits. So yeah, there it is. Yeah. So that's what I need to do. I guess I can finish this on my break actually. I don't have to finish writing this right now. Okay. But we're gonna play The Sims 2 today because I realized that I have not played The Sims 2 in a long time. And I should do that. So yeah, this is like pretty chonky. And I'm scared because I've never used this before. I'm not a pepper person. I've never used this before, so I have fear in my heart. I showed this on stream yesterday, but this is what we're working with. Yeah. Premium quality from Jamaica. Does it have like Scovilles on this? I doubt it. 31 per container. It's got a little salt in it. I don't believe it has Scovilles. That's what I get for watching Hot Ones too much. But yeah, refrigerate after opening. Oh, too bad. Do people put their pepper in the fridge? I know there are some people who put their ketchup in the fridge, but oh, that smell. It smells kind of sweet. Oh, I guess I should put like the label at the front, huh? Not sponsored. Hi, Hem! I'm finally doing your thing. Hello, Hem. How are you, sweetheart? I'm scared. My heart is literally racing. It's so chonky. Oh my god. This is my first time doing this. Like I said, I'm not a pepper person, so I've never actually tried this before. I don't know if this is probably too much. But hey, I said 1 shot, so 1 shot. If it's horrible, then I'll just have to readjust it for next time. Or if you guys want to torture me, I don't know. If you want to torture me, I guess $5 is a reasonable amount to torture me. I'm pretty cheap. But how are you, Him? How is everything? How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Oh god, this is for you and your resub. 3, 2, 1. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm scared. I'm scared. I just have to do it. I just have to do it. I'm no bitch. God. Okay. If I'm gonna give myself a panic attack. I swear to God, I'm already feeling lightheaded. I need to stop. I just need to drink it. Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. It's whatever. Like, it's whatever. Hi, Tay. I'm about to take a shot of hot sauce. Because I was given $5. But how are you? How is everything? How are you doing? How is life? Will I be able to stream for 3 hours after 2 shots of hot sauce? I don't know. Okay. Woo! Oh my god. It's really tasty. But it's really hot. I have coffee. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. It is sweet. It does taste good. But like the throat bit, it's not good. Oh fuck. I'm gonna have to take another one. Oh god. Thank you, Hem, for the resub. Oh god. I have cold coffee. So when I drink it, it helps. But like after I swallow it, they're still like I'm crying. I shouldn't have drank half my coffee because I need to take another shot. At least it's not on my lips. That's the worst part. Getting it on your lips, 0 to 10. It is tasty though. I have to say. It does taste good. If I had to pick something, I'd pick like this one. There's another like Mexican hot pepper that I really like. I guess that's like a tea. Am I killing time for the next shot? Yes. I have a bottle of half frozen water in the freezer. So what I'll do I'll take the other shot. It's best to just, you know, get it out of the way. I'm gonna take the other shot. Okay, it's going away now. I'll take the other shot. And I'll inhale my coffee water. And then I'll just suck on some cold water for like the rest of the stream. I feel like I don't want to do the second one right now because it's for Down, and Down isn't here. So I want her to see, I want her to witness what her money has bought. I'm sorry, I'm making like these horrific sounds. Just trying to salivate. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, I think I won't get the water now. And I won't do the other shot now because I want him's shot to like marinate. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take downs when she's not here. Oh, woo! We're good though. One shot, not bad. One shot per $5, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. We're good, we're fine. The lightheadedness is slightly going away. We're fine. We're fine? We're fine. Enjoy the burn. Oh my god, him. Anything for you. I'm a cheap whore. All it takes is $5. I mean, I'm not. I was gonna make an innuendo. But never mind. I stopped myself. My nose is running. I wouldn't say that my stomach is upset. Stream Raiders. It wasn't working yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the battle that we were supposed to do at the end of the stream yesterday, because Stream Raiders is like, we have technical difficulties. So we have 3 units: me, Xylurus, and Lotus. Will we win? Probably not, but it's whatever. It's fine. Well, I'm leaning on my side again. I need to stop. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say my stomach is upset, but it's like I can feel the coffee. Like I can feel like the cool liquid in my stomach. And because I can feel that, it can only mean that, oh, Lotus is dead. It would only mean that like there's, like, by virtue of me feeling one substance, I can, like, that just means that, like, there's something, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Usually when you eat something, you don't, like, feel it in your stomach. But we won! Xylurus with the most kills, and Lotus with the rewards. Oh my god. I got 2 tokens. Pog. This one is hard, so hopefully we'll win. So for those of you who don't know what Stream Raiders is, exclamation mark Stream Raiders is for you. But basically, um, it's a little mini game that we play on stream. But every 2 weeks, they do a streamer versus like community versus community thing, and we can win points. Sorry, we can win tickets. And by virtue of that, we can win stuff for the community, like, you know, Logitech stuff, and I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry. I just woke up like half an hour ago. Other things, we can win stuff. If you want to win stuff, play Stream Raiders with me, because we need to get our units up. But oh my god, I didn't set my scene yet. Video capture. Where's my game capture? Display capture. Where's my game capture? There you are. We're not playing Stardew today. We are playing Lessons There. But yeah, I still feel like the heat in my mouth, but it's definitely getting better. So it's not bad. I was worried that it would be like a whole stream thing, but I would say like 15 minutes. It would do me like 15 minutes of pain. That's with something cool to drink. I don't know if it was like room temperature. I don't know how the coffee would help, but hey. Oh, I thought I went through this already. Listen, The Sims 2, I love you. But the intro, like, I don't need that right now. I already have music playing in the background. But here's the reason. Okay, I mentioned it earlier that I'm not letting my puppy in today. Here's why. Now, the other day, usually I would have him inside, or I would have my older dog Max inside. Max is like 12. He's a good boy, very well mannered, very smart. He's just, you know, he just sits there, doesn't say a word, and just like he just asks for pets and sits down. You know, good boy, love him. 10 out of 10 would recommend, right? But the other day I had both of them inside at the same time. Like, they just both walked in, and I was like, I mean, I guess, like, if I mean, sure. And Ace did not like that. My puppy Ace, not a fan. So he was like growling at him and stuff like that, and every time he did that, I was like, no, stop, and then he would stop. But the other day, like last night, I don't know what happened, but like someone went outside and left the gate open. So he was like running down the street, like barking at dogs and stuff. So he was like very like, oh dear. Yo, if my internet isn't working, I'm gonna fight. Is my Wi-Fi working? Don't do this to me. This is literally not the time. Wi-Fi? Hello? Can you guys see me? Can you see and or hear me? This is very important. I'm not getting it on my phone, but I'm getting it on my computer, I think. It says it's connected. Oh, I got scared for a second. I think we're fine. I think we're okay. That spooked me. That was very concerning. Sir, can you please stop scratching my door? Anyway, I don't know if I only see one light to my on my like router box thing, but I guess it's fine. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, so he was already like in like fighting mode, you know, because he's like running around like barking at dogs and stuff. So when I got him back inside the yard, he starts fighting with Max, and like I have never seen him this aggressive before. Like, I've seen him like, you know, bark at people who don't live here and stuff like that. I have never seen him get that bad. Like, it's just like he's a small dog, and like usually I'd be able to like restrain him, you know, like like cover his mouth, do like a thing, like, you know, the neck thing, and like lay him down on his side and stuff like that, you know, just to calm him down, you know. But yeah, that didn't work. um I mean, it worked the first time, but then I was like, okay, let me try calming him down next to Max, because I like separated them. So okay, let me try like calming him down next to Max so that I can feel like, so that I can make sure he's not gonna attack him, you know. That part didn't work. um I couldn't restrain him, like me and like my whole body, like I couldn't, he's so small, couldn't do it. um if he was a bigger dog, he would have like taken my finger off. Like that's how bad he was. He wasn't trying to bite me, but he like would like accidentally like nip me when he's trying to like, cause I was like getting between him and stuff. I don't know what to do. Hi, Stu. Hi, baby. How are you doing? How is everything? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing solid. I was just talking about how I had to break up a dog fight in the middle of the night and how ghetto it was. But yeah, I was very upset. I was not happy about it. I'm doing well. I'm happy you're doing good. I'm happy you're doing good. Holy shit, yeah. Oh wait, a raffle. Wait, who started a raffle? Whoa, why do we have a excuse me? No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Ignore that. Ignore that. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. We are not doing a giveaway right now. Sims 4 stuff pack. That's for a hype trade. I don't know where that came from. Odd. But yeah. I'm not like, I'm used to like breaking up dog fights and stuff because I've always had dogs, but hold on. Mod commands. Yeah, I've always had dogs. So I know how to like it's nothing new to me. Like I'm not afraid of being bitten or anything like that. Like it's no big deal. But when I'm trying to go to sleep, it's like, come on. Like literally any other time. Why is this happening? I didn't do this. What? I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and like get rid of that because I don't want anyone to like get confused. Cool. Like please choose more considerate time to fight. Yeah, literally. Seriously. Like it's just, why? Why would you do this? But yeah. It is what it is. It be like that sometimes. Sometimes, like dogs fight. Dogs fight. That's what dogs do. I obviously it's not something that I'm a fan of, but like it's not gonna like, I'm not gonna freak out or anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm just happy that he's a small boy. Munchkin, what up? I think it's exclamation mark hi. But hi, Munchkin. Hi. Hi guys. I missed you guys. But I haven't played The Sims 2 in a minute. So the last thing that we did was turn into a hecking witch. I don't know what I can do as a witch. Not me forgetting it. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I forget stuff all the time. And I would forget them more if I didn't like, you know, put them there. So it's fine. Can you like teach me stuff? I want to wreak havoc on unsuspecting victims. But the vaccinations in Jamaica have been going very well. So I'm hoping that I should cast spell. Ooh, interesting. Ask for magical advice. Yes, I'll do that. We have money. Yeah, we have plenty of money. Hey, I played The Sims 2 for the second time in my life yesterday. Why did it keep doing that? Oh, I really didn't know what to do. Yeah. There's a lot innocence to. So that makes a whole lot of sense. I don't know anything about this, about like potions and stuff, so we're gonna get back to that. This Streamlabs thing is upsetting me. It's going to confuse somebody. Hold on. So if I go from here, then this is... Yeah, so it must be... Hold on. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. There might be like a timer that's wrong. My voice is gone. I was coughing all night last night. Oh, no. Okay. What would my mother say? Tea. Like ginger tea, you know, just like any warm substance will clear the throat. It won't be permanent necessarily, but it will definitely help. Like any kind of, just get a tea bag. Don't put any sugar in it. Just the tea. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you. I know. Just remarkable advice. Honestly, you wouldn't hear something like this anywhere else. So like, I kind of know what I'm doing. But honestly, what I've realized is that you could just drink like hot water. Should be a doctor. I mean, kinda am applying to med school, but like it's, you know, it's whatever. I mean, just... Yep. I was like trying to think of a joke, but my brain wasn't doing it. So yeah. I tried an inhaler, cough drop, and allergy sprays, multiple. No. You have to do the classic home medicine, okay? That's what Jamaicans do. Is everything okay? Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, where'd my music go? You know, don't take pill. No. Get the biggest teacup of boiling hot water and drink it. Obviously not like to the point where like it'll burn you, but like just below that, just chug it. Just it'll do you a lot of justice. What's the content? Bro, this is stressing me out. I'm from Nebraska. Too bad. So what? You don't have boiling water? You don't... Wait, is Nebraska cold or is Nebraska hot? I think I'm confusing Nebraska for Alaska. So Nebraska is hot, right? Like the New Mexico, Texas area. It's like all dusty and stuff. So what? You can't boil? Oh wait, Americans don't use kettles, so like put like a cup of water like in the microwave. You'll be fine. Maybe like squeeze a little lime in there if you like don't want to just have like raw water. Squeeze a little lime in there. You'll be great. You'll be solid. Don't even worry about it. I can't believe I've turned into that person. Where I was like, you guys take medicine for a cough? It's basically corn. Ah, I see. Oh, my tongue is still very warm. Prize assigned. But this was from ages ago. Yeah, this was from 2020. Didn't I? Yeah, this is done. Giveaway has finished. What? That was weird. Hopefully, it won't do that message again. Is Nebraska like the flat one? Or is that Kansas? There's like a place that's like super flat and it's like only corn. Our football team is called the Cornhuskers. Oh, that's adorable. That's literally adorable. That's so cute. Because the little husk is like the little brown part. Adorable. Adorable. Very cute. I like it. Our football team is called the Rega Boys. Can you guess what the girl team is called? You'll never guess. Like, you'll have no what? Guess? Reggae girls. We're very creative. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Do. I love how I've been here for 35 minutes and I haven't actually started playing the game yet. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. I know, right? Iconic, honestly. Like, we're just... Someone should hire us to make their names for them. Why is my game lagging? When you get home, use the cauldron to create reagents with which to cast spells. You can tell which reagent you need for each spell by looking at the spell book. The more magic you practice, the better your skill and the more spells you cast. I see. Sounds cute, but it's not when you're a teenager and your entire class goes out to husk corn all day. In the summer, my cousin did it once and was like, nope, wait, you go on field trips to husk corn? First of all, I didn't know husking corn was a thing. Although that does make sense. Although I feel like, wouldn't that be like de-husking corn? Like pull it out and stuff? I know my chemistry class went on a trip to, was it like Appleton Estate? To watch like them turn sugarcane into like rum. So there's that. But I've never personally went. So yeah. I completely forgot about that. And now you've brought up so many horrible memories. Because I think the reason, like, he had his preferences for people like in the class, and he was like, okay, you're smart, come with me. So like even if they had good grades, if he didn't like them, then he wouldn't go. And it's like, well, because like the other subjects, everybody got to go, but he was like, no, I'm only taking the ones that have a future in this field. So that's why I've never seen it. Just one of those instances where a teacher can really ruin a subject for you, because I loved chemistry, and then he was like, fuck you, and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna have a problem with this. That's terrible. Yeah, I hated that guy. People say hate is a strong word, but I hated that guy. I didn't mean to delete that. That was an accident, and hopefully I'm not gonna need it. My cousin is hot. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Every time I see your name, I'm just like, that's funny. Well, school organized, but it's in the summer, so it's technically not a field trip. I see. It's kind of like how my all-girls Catholic school was like, oh, you guys can have a prom, but you're not gonna do it on our watch. You can do it on your own, because we're not gonna be responsible for like all that gay shit. So yeah. What is this? Grandiose grim. Oh, it's a spell book. Ah, I see. I need her to have her own spell room, but she doesn't have her own house. So she's just gonna occupy the hallway. Now I remember one summer evening, I'm going to a cornfield trip to pick corn. That farm donates crops to local food banks. Oh, that's adorable. I can't remember what it was called. But in sixth form, my school was like, hey, if you guys want to like stay at the convent with the nuns and like, you know, do nun shit, then like we got you. And I was like, I mean, sure. Well, there was a different reason for that, but we're not gonna get into that right now. I was going through a lot, and the school was like, sis, you died. So they made me go. But where was I? Oh yeah, I can't remember what they called it. Was it like some kind of? It's not like mission. Whatever. Thingamajigga, what should we call it? We went to a home for persons with like severe like disabilities, and then we went to a retirement home, and we participated in a food bank out like in the convent. So like we're in the convent and like the nuns were like cooking food and like we gave it to people and people were like getting medicine and stuff. It was fun. I like doing nice things for people, but maybe not like with the whole religious aspect of it. Hello, Lee? Maybe Lee. um just call it a spell book. Jeez. I know, right? Like I don't know why they did it like that, but whatever. What is the move objects thing for this? Is it testing cheats on question mark? Error. Okay, never mind. Testing cheats enabled. Error. Okay. Move objects on. Okay, never mind. I guess I didn't have to do all that. Bree works. I love me some Sims. Love us some Sims. We big fan of the Sims. Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna kill somebody. I hate that we can't do half tiles in this. The fact that we can't do half tiles is the most annoying thing. But you know what? Whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm fine. I'm not upset. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Bad teachers can ruin subjects so badly. I had a terrible teacher for philosophy. Accused me of plagiarizing an assignment even though I didn't. I was 14. Oh, bro. Okay, so how it works in Jamaica, I think this works in like most previous English colonies. Cell phone, thanks for the fun note. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Claim. Let's just like study for some stuff. Like I don't know. Make reagents. Viper's essence of light. Let's do mystic dust. That seems pretty cool. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, why not? Okay. I have The Sims on my Xbox 360, Xbox Series 5, my Mac, and my laptop. Oh my god. Kisla, what up? How are you doing? How are you doing, darling? How are you? We're just talking about horrible teachers. Yeah. So, you would do like in high school starts at 7th grade, right? You would do like basic subjects until 9th grade. 9th grade, you have to do like test out all of the higher subjects, you know, more like advanced stuff, and then you have to pick the ones that you want to do further studying for 10th and 11th grade and 6th form if you're going that far, you know. So in 9th grade, you know, we start like, well, actually we had geography before. Anyway, we started like the sciences in 9th grade, you know, and I was like, oh my god, finally, because I'm the biggest nerd. Like I've said this before, I like read my textbooks for fun. Like I'm a dork. Okay. So I was like, finally I get to do computer stuff and science stuff. It's about time. Let's go. And I was having such a good time. I would like had all the questions and I was like reading everything. I was like so into it because this is what I came here for, right? I was like, finally. I mean, I guess a way to like describe it to like Americans, I guess, is like, you know, like how you have like stuff like some basics courses that you have to do in like university, even though it doesn't like pertain to like your main like degree, you know. It's like, oh, I have to do math, or like I have to do like a basic like English class, you know, prerequisites, yes. It was like that. So like I finally passed that stuff and I got to like the real shit, okay. And I was having such a good time. And then got into 10th grade, right? You know, I did good in like my science because that's all I cared about. And then this dude comes along and he's like, not all, like most of you don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're here. They're too lax with it. Like you guys don't, like you don't have a future here. You're going to taint the subjects of chemistry. So like for 2 years, me and that man hated him. Hated that man. That's so bad. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna talk about my like seventh grade math teacher, as in I get into this new school with these new people who like are very like upper middle class, you know, um, and then the first math teacher I get in this new environment is like, only prep school students should come here because they're actually smart. Primary school kids shouldn't come here because they're going to ruin the school. And I was like, but I got the same grades as everybody else, so like we're not gonna talk about that. We're talking about my chemistry teacher. So yeah, that guy sucked. I remember when we were ending 11th grade, and cause like I had missed like a bunch of classes. So I was like, I just wasn't feeling good. So like I just wouldn't like go to school sometimes. And like when you're ending 11th grade and like basically wrapping up high school, like the first part of high school, um we have like these assignments that we have to do, that we have to submit to like the examination council that like takes care of like the whole Caribbean. And like everybody in the Caribbean has to like do the same like thing, and it'll like contribute to their final grades and whatever, right? So I came and I was like, yep, I did all my stuff. Like I did like my like lab stuff and everything while I was away. My friend looks at it and she's like, you're missing like 5 labs. And I'm like, am I? But I asked my teacher if I missed anything, and he said no. And she was like, no, you're missing a good chunk. And I was so pissed because I felt so proud of myself that like even though I like missed a lot of school, I was still able to like do the labs like on my own. Because like basically you had to like don't worry about it. I can't explain. I can't bother. But I was really proud of myself. And I was like, so I'm going to have a lower grade because this guy was like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you. Like so yeah. Shitty teachers suck. Oh my god, pasta shake. Jeez, thank you. Thank you. I'm borrowing my brother's chair, so my back is my back is doing a lot better. So you know my posture is a lot better. But everybody sit up right. I see you not sitting up properly. You need to do it. Thank you. I swear our school system stuck. Yeah. 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 Ninth grade sounds like 3-year high school in the Netherlands. Yeah, I know a lot of high schools start in ninth grade. My phone died. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss anything. I was just talking about shit teachers and having like PTSD flashbacks. It was not good. It was not good. I would get into arguments with this guy in class. Just thinking about it is making me upset. I need to get past this. I don't know what I'm looking at. Spells and craftables. I don't know what this is. Reagents required. I don't have these. So like, this is what I wanted to do, right? I think so. School system with the whole grade X thing are so confusing to me. Oh yeah, because Americans do like sophomore and freshman and stuff. Yeah, I don't get it. Pay teachers better. Yeah, teachers need to be paid better. Because like teaching is like, it's a very important profession. Are you telling me you can't? I don't know where to put this. Teachers should be paid better, but it's like I get that like, you know, you're like super into the subject that you're teaching, and like you should be passionate about what you're teaching, right? But you don't have to be a dick about it. I'm just saying. It's like you like he was literally gatekeeping high school chemistry. That's what he was doing. Even though we all qualified to study. So he's like, what, he knows better than the school? I'm sorry. I'm fine. I'm not upset. I'm fine. Not upset. I'm fine. You guys have any good high school memories? Cause I don't want to be upset right now. um, but yeah, high school starts in, so I guess like kindergarten, or like or yeah, kindergarten would be like basic school, which is like 3 years old to 6 or 5, depending on when your birthday is in the year. Okay, I get it. You need to go to bed. I get it. I get it. Jesus Christ. I'll put you to bed. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, she's doing it. Are you gonna stop? Oh, she's doing it. Yee. I love my yearbook class. Wait, you had a class on yearbooks? Or is the class that you were in the yearbook with, like your final year class? Yes? Wait, why would you have a class on yearbooks? That's interesting. I wish we had yearbooks. I have a yearbook, but I don't think I put in a quote, and yeah, I haven't looked at it since I got it, because I was like, I don't like any of these people, and I don't want to remember this, so I'm just not gonna look at myself. So yeah. um yeah, I didn't have a good time in high school. My high school was great, but I didn't have a good time in high school. That's just on bad mental health and being a question mark. Like, people didn't like me. Yeah, I don't want to talk about high school. Anyways, I'm missing a lot of messages. um oh right. Primary school is first grade, which is from 6 years old to 12. So it's like first grade to sixth grade, and then high school is 7th grade to 11th grade, and you can go to sixth form, or like upper school, I guess. It's basically like pre-college, which is 12th and 13th grade. But yeah, those are optional. But if you want to do like medicine and like lawyery stuff or like engineering and shit like that, you would have to go to sixth form. Where am I? Oh, there's somebody here. Maybe when my teachers they would change their attitudes, hopefully that's the thought. Yeah, no. How I consider it is that I am not the first person that someone has ever met, and I'm not the closest person to you. So like, why would my opinion of how your behavior is affect you at all? You know what I mean? Like, if I was close to somebody, then I'd be like, hey, maybe I should approach this in a different way. But if I'm just like, if I just met you, it's like, and like you're behaving a type of way, I'm just gonna like, be like, I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation. But you know what? I won't remove myself from streamraiders. I'm sorry. We're basically just having a just chatting stream. I apologize. Me and my hot cousin. Cool. We're probably not gonna win this one, but 2v5. We're probably not gonna win this one, but hey, it's worth a try. You're so cute. Oh, thank you, Leah. I really appreciate it. Thank you. From the Netherlands. That's a whole different system. Oh. What is it like in the Netherlands? I actually don't know, because the Netherlands isn't a former British colony, so I don't know what like the education system would be like. I don't know, like, is it just European colonies in general that have the same like education systems, or is it just English colonies that have the same education system? I actually don't know. I love my yearbook class. I wish we had yearbooks, period. Where am I? We made the yearbooks, took pictures, did the editorials, etc. The student council in my high school, yeah. The student council in my high school, did the thingamajiggy, whatchamacallit. Keep playing because we're almost done. I'm not gonna give up now. We're gonna try again. Guys, don't disappoint me. We're going to do this again, and you better put your units on the battlefield, or I'm gonna cry, okay? Please. Where are you based? I'm in Jamaica. I am from Jamaica. But yeah. If you guys want to know what streamraiders is and how to help, !streamraiders is for you. But until then, we're gonna go back to The Sims 2. I'm barely playing The Sims 2, but it's fine. It's whatever. But yeah, the student council did that. So like, whenever you like, each class has a student counselor, and the student council votes on like their student council president, and they take care of like the yearbooks and shit. So yeah. In Netherlands, we don't have a yearbook. Didn't have a prom either. They made a shitty photo album with pictures of all the cool kids. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, I can see how that would happen. Hi. I can see how that would happen. But at least in my school, they didn't have a chance to pick. Like everyone was involved in the yearbook. Like everybody had to take pictures. You don't have to put in a quote, but like they pretty much pressure you to. So yeah. What was I saying? Where was I? Oh right, prom. Right. I mentioned that before, that like they were like, we are not going to be involved with anything with you guys and dancing and music and boys and these things. They're like, absolutely not. We're not. If you want to do that on your own, you can, but it's off campus and it is not associated with the school. So yeah, I didn't go, for obvious reasons. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I forgot my brother aged up. Did I change his clothes? I can't remember. Did we get his new outfit? We may have. Plan outfit. Let's plan his outfits and see. I think he just aged up, because I completely forgot about that. He's handsome. He's looking good. We make the best children. Honestly, the best children. I don't know when my game is lagging. But hopefully it'll get better. We didn't have prom when I went to an all-girls school. Yep, all-girls Catholic school. It do be like that sometimes. I probably peaked my senior year. Yeah, no, I definitely peaked outside of high school. Definitely. Honestly, I haven't peaked yet. And I'm saying that like with my full chest. I haven't peaked yet. Is this the everyday? If this is the everyday, then we definitely haven't. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything yet. Oh god, yeah, we need to buy some clothes. This isn't looking good. I love how we didn't have prom in the Netherlands. Wait, do you actually like that? I mean, honestly, is prom like an American thing? It is, right? So I could totally get why like you guys don't have that. I don't know why I'm still looking at these as if clothes is just gonna magically pop up. But yeah, I haven't peaked yet. Still figuring myself out. I'll probably peak like... Well, I have no idea. You know, I've never actually thought about that. But like, cause like there's like constant like growth and stuff. You always learn new things, and like you make like you won't always like end up making better decisions like later on, but I don't know, like I just don't feel like it's possible for someone. Well, I mean if you're coming from where I'm coming from, I mean honestly I'll probably peak when like I'm like working or something. Or like right before I retire is probably when like I would peak, I guess. Cause like honestly, it's not gonna get any worse than like the first like 20 years of my life. So I'm not gonna be peaking for a while, I feel like. Some of my Dutch friends did have a problem. I'm so jealous. It's terrible. You have primary school from 4 until 11 or 12. Last year you get assigned what difficulty level you should follow in high school. Interesting. Year 3 of high school, choose which subjects you want to pursue later, around the age 13 to 15. not retirement. Yeah, I mean, probably retirement, but like I wanted to like, you know, like give myself some wiggle room, so like maybe I peak like, you know, like when I like get a promotion at work or something. But I'll probably peak like right before retirement. um where am I? I choose terrible subjects. Oh, I didn't know what I wanted. I had to follow science biology stuff. Now I'm studying law. Interesting. Yeah, I never had that problem. I always knew I wanted to be a doctor. Um remember like when I was like, cause like the things that I would watch on TV were either like Cartoon Network or like the Discovery Channel and National Geographic. There was no in between. So like I go from like, I don't know, Codename Kids Next Door to, I don't know, a documentary on like lions in the Sahara or something. I don't know. So I was always into like science and stuff. And I think when I was around like 6, I was, my mom was like, "Oh, you okay?" So my dad was hurt, right? And I was like taking care of him. And my mom was like, "Oh, you should be like a, you know, a nurse." And I was like, "Oh, maybe." My dad was like, "Don't do that. We can't afford that." And I remember like my mom arguing with my dad, like, "Why would you say something like that? Let her have dreams. Like, we'll worry about money later. What's wrong with you?" So around 4th grade, I was like, okay, I know I want to be a surgeon, but I was like, maybe I want to be like a heart surgeon, because I wasn't sure what kind of surgeon I wanted to be, but I knew that I didn't want to talk to people. So like the more unconscious, the better. And in 5th grade, I was like, yeah, brain surgery. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. And that's what I wanted to do ever since. So I've never had that problem. Sir, if you can stop scratching my door, that'd be great. Sir, when is your birthday actually? 8 days? Oh, she's got time. She's got time. I still don't know what to do, to be frank. I'm studying law, but I don't want to be a lawyer or anything like that. Interesting. I do like the program, so that's something. That is true. I honestly am probably the worst person to like give advice on like how to figure stuff out, because like I said, I've never had that problem. So like I actually, there are a few things that I can't empathize with. That's one of them. Like I can't put my feet like in those shoes. I can't wrap my head around it. I'm like not knowing. I don't know what you mean. Unconscious, please. Yes. That is what we like to see. The more unconscious, the better. I had a phase in like 11th grade when I was like, ooh, maybe I want to like be like a mortician, but like, ooh, I don't like dead people. I have too much trauma to look at dead people. So I went through that phase for a while, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to be like a programmer, because I like doing like coding and stuff. But yeah, I still reverted to, I don't know why I'm looking for stuff to do. I don't have anything to do with these guys. I just need them to come back from school. Are you a Wakeling lady? Oh, you are. Poggies. I wish I could change how she looked. I don't know why, but like I didn't think that she would change color. But she did. She did. I don't know if it's possible to fix that. Cast spell. Still can't cast anything yet. What do I need? Do I need like to level up? Or do I need like objects? I'm not sure. Wait, is he in private school? Yeah, he should have graduated into, yeah, he graduated into private school. Cool. Why is he going to school and you're not? Ma'am? Is there not a thing outside for you? Is there not a bus here for you? Young lady, if you don't go to school, oh my god. Yeah, I went through like a phase where I was like, oh, maybe I don't want to be a brain surgeon, but I did. I did. um, what I realized is that I can have things that I like to do. That doesn't mean that I have to pursue a career, because like I was a huge fan of like coding and stuff, right? But just because I realized that like just because I enjoyed doing it, like that doesn't mean I have to do that. You know what I mean? So there's that. Um, but yeah, I really don't know. I think what people would usually recommend is that you try to like, you know, like volunteer for stuff. If you see someone who is in a profession that you've never really like known much about before, you could like, you know, ask them about it and stuff like that. Maybe you could like shadow them or something. But yeah, that's I think that's what people recommend, is like try volunteering places. And like if you meet someone who's in like a different field, just like ask about it, like, hey, could I like shadow you or whatever, depending on what kind of job they have and stuff like that. But yeah, we did have career day a lot. So I guess I don't know if that's a common thing for you guys. I've never really thought about that. Yeah, that I think that's a pretty, that's at least it's a place to start, you know what I mean? Because like especially for me, I didn't know what university I wanted to go to. I just wanted to be like literally anywhere outside the country is great. um so there would be universities like coming to our school and like trying to sell their university to us, and stuff like that. And even if I wasn't interested, or if the university didn't not interested, but if the university didn't offer the course that I was interested in, I still went because I just wanted to like get a vibe of like what they did, and like maybe I'll change my mind, because like you never know what you don't know, you know what I mean? So I always went to that stuff, and we always had like career day and stuff in primary school and in high school, where like people who went to that school would come and be like, hey, I'm like an MUA, or we play rugby. Like a rugby team came to my primary school once, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know what that is, but it looks sick. Hi Mikey. Hi. Hello Mikey, how are you? How is everything? How are you doing? In debate class, the topic today is whether old film and literature can still serve as an educational foundation of current media, or if the speed of everything nowadays has made so-called classic film and literature obsolete. Should Griffey stand up for old media or not? I don't believe Griffey would be a fan of old movies. So she would say obsolete. I don't agree with that, but how are you? It's Mickey, like the mouse. Did I say Mikey? I'm sorry, Mickey. Sir, if you don't stop scratching my door, well, if you don't go get a job, stop scratching my door. Ace, stop it. So my puppy is knocking on my door with his claws, and I'm not letting him in because he's naughty. It's okay, no worries. Okay. But we're just talking about school and like aspirations and like stuff. And trying to figure out what witches can do in this thing. Oh god, posture check. Lotus, thank you. Oh Jesus, my back. Everybody's oh god, my back. Everybody straighten up. Oh Jesus. Woo! Everybody straighten up. I got my eye watching you. Attacking historically important film and literature as being important only because a bunch of rich snooty people said so. Griffey makes a critical mistake. Her teacher just so happens to be one of those rich snooty people that cherish classic film and literature and hates almost everything produced nowadays. Griffey makes herself a public enemy in the classroom, and as a result loses some enthusiasm for film and literature. I don't think old is better than new, but I think they're both important, especially if you're studying like cultural stuff. You have to look at the past stuff and in comparison to like new stuff, and how like it changes because of like outside like influences. Is this what we're gonna change the topic to? Do you guys like old stuff? Like old v new debate in the chat. So I took a gap year, and now that I'm studying law, I do think it's something I like. But job wise, I don't know, man. I can understand that. Maybe isn't there like different types of law where there's like, do you want to work with people? Well, I think yeah, you have to work with people all the time, wouldn't you? Um, but there's like corporations, there's like elder law, there's like what like marriage law. What's that one called? Is it like home law, family law? I can't remember. Yeah, there's loads. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff, but I can understand. Oh, I'm thinking about getting a master's in human rights. Oh, that's good. So you would, I'm assuming, that with law would be like doing like class action lawsuits and stuff like that, like helping groups of people who are like wronged by like a government or like a company and be like, hey, you can't do that. You know what I mean? That's how that sounds. A coworker recently got married and Jamie wants to give a little something to help celebrate. I missed it. Oh. I missed it. I don't know. Actually, my college doesn't tell us anything about our opportunities. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's what I say when like I say that I had a really good high school. I just didn't have a good time at high school. Because they would always like tell you that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, here's what you can do with this, and you're like, ooh, interesting. Like I had a classmate, right, who wanted to be a manufacturer of light bulbs. And when I tell you that that was like the biggest brain thing ever, I was like, that's something that not a people go into, so there wouldn't be a lot of competition, but a lot of people need it, so there would be a lot of demand, so like it would be easier to make like a lot of money. I'm just like, that's a good idea. So it's you have to like meet, you have, I don't know, like you just don't know what you don't know, so like you have to go out, branch out, and like see a bunch, like see different people with different like paths in life, because there's so many like different careers that people just don't know about, and different like uses for like degrees and stuff that people just don't know about because they're really like niche, you know what I mean? But you might be really into it, so it's even, I don't know, I feel like that's a disservice to your students if you're a school that like doesn't educate on the possibilities that you could do, right? Like, why would you not tell them? You know what I mean? I don't know, it's just weird. I've read some stuff about the program and I feel like it does time with my personality. That's good. That's good. My mom wants me to be a vet because she's like, you want to be a doctor and you really like animals, so I'm like, no, I can't. It's the same reason why I couldn't be a mortician, because like I don't like seeing, no, I couldn't do it. I'm too emotional. It's not gonna happen. Cause like I looked into it, but it was just like a bunch of stories like, hey, I found this cat in my engine, can you save it? I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, it wouldn't work out very well. Like I would fight so many people. It's like, what do you mean your cat is like 200 pounds overweight? What is wrong? Yes, that is apparently a common thing for like small kittens to like get into someone's engine, and then someone would turn their car on and, well, you know, apparently that's more common than you think. And now I'm terrified, because like I'm used to like, you know, like dogs, like stray dogs, like sleeping under your car, so like you would have to check before like, you know, you drive out because you might like hurt a stray. But like cats in engines, like tiny, I guess it's because they're small and they want to find like a warm place to be, so that's why they end up like in someone's engine. But like stuff like that, I just no. And you see, this goes into other things that I've been talking about. So like you guys know that I use Reddit a lot, right? I do that because I want to know like what other people experience, because like I said, you don't know what you don't know, right? And so like I would go on Reddit so that I can find out things, you know? And you'd be surprised. That's so scary. Yeah, that's horrific. Horrific. You'd be surprised like how many things happen to people that like you wouldn't even expect. Like, uh, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm not gonna talk about it. My childhood best friend and I used to want to be a vet. She just started going to uni actually. Become one. Oh, actually become one. And even though we've grown apart, I'm so proud. Yeah. I had a friend in high school. What's that sound? Wait, why can't I build anything? Wait, what's happening? What was that? I couldn't build anything. What just happened? What? Oh, mom came home. Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on? Our mom just came home. That's fine. Um, do. But yeah, where was I? Jamie earned $1,000. Nice. I mean, dragon scale. Nice. So what skill am I at? It doesn't show, which is interesting. Cooking, body logic. So where would my... Is it not a skill? Is it more like an interest? Relationships. No, I'm looking for this, I think. Connor got money. Politics. Sci-fi toys. Animals. So it's not this. Is it? Oh, maybe it's paranormal? Interests, are what Sims talk about. To increase the Sims' interest in a particular topic, try reading a magazine. Music and dance. That's what we're doing right now? Music and dance? From... Okay. Sure. Arts and crafts, cuisine, tinkering. Memories. Huh. Oh, does she not like being a witch? Oh no, she hated it. I was turned to a witch. I hope I don't have to mingle with too many weird folks now. Oh no. Yeah, she wouldn't like being a witch because she probably misses her pretty face and everything. I didn't know you turned green. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? Oh right, I have a friend from high school that I wasn't like she was my best friend, but like I wasn't her best friend type of thing, you know what I mean? And like everyone would always tell her that like she should be a model because she was just like, she had the build for it. She's like 5'9", you know, slim, pretty and all that, really good skin. Like everyone, like including myself, would be like, hey, you should really like model and stuff. But her mom wouldn't let her because she's Catholic. And she was like, they're gonna have you do drugs and gay orgies and these things. So she never got a chance to. And her parent passed away, which was horrible. Won't get too into detail about that because I don't want to think about it. Because like I knew her personally, and it's just like I don't think I really processed it yet. But she has been able to. She's Miss Universe Jamaica now. I'm just like, look at you, being stunning. Like, I mean, it sucks that that is what gave her the opportunity. That's amazing. Yeah, and I think she's going to like participate in the, which one is after Miss Universe Jamaica? Is it like per country? Does it like, she's going to the next one, whichever one that is. And like, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry. And like we're not like close anymore, you know. I don't even have her phone number anymore. I just wish that like I could like give her a hug and be like, I knew you could do it, and I'm so happy for you. I'm not crying. Okay, I am. I'm really happy for her. And I just wish I could tell her that, but I'm sure she gets it like every day, you know. So it's like, oh God, I just I didn't get to read it. I hate that the pop-ups go away like that. Don't worry about it. You see, that's the thing, is that I like when people succeed. Like when I see someone who's talented or like has talent in like a specific area, I'm just like, you should pursue this. You know, and like I have another friend who's like really good with like, you know, drawing and like art and stuff like that, and she wanted to go to like fashion school, right? But her mom was like, no, you are going to do something in medicine. So she had to like go to like nursing school and stuff. And like that makes me sad because I know that like her mom like wants what's best for her, but like she has so much potential, and I feel like she would be a lot happier if she did what she wanted to do. It's just, I don't know. I like when people are able to like use the talents that they have, you know? Yeah, and even like I think, was it like last week or the week before last week, or like a bunch of simmers were like going on the front page for like, you know, Hope for Haiti and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, look at you guys being amazing. Look at you. I was just, oh, I just love when people who deserve recognition get it, or people who like are talented are able to utilize that. Because like not everyone has to do stuff like that, right? Because like somebody could be talented in something and they don't want to pursue it as a career, and like that's totally fine, you know. But like there are some persons who like do want to do that, and I just, if they want to, then I just feel like, I don't know. Some people have like a natural like, I don't know, like I just don't like it when persons with talent like are like wasted in a way. Which like I had to like learn how to like not be so into it, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but like I would be that person who was like, oh my god, like why do you not want to pursue so and so? Like you'd be so good at it, like you'd be great at it, you know what I mean? But like that person just doesn't want to do that, and that's okay. It took a while for me to be like, yeah, it's okay if someone doesn't want to do that. Like I shouldn't like try to force someone to, you know what I mean? They're gonna get so sick. Listen, I don't know why he served the food. I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. I don't know why it's like that. It's sad to see how much how much power some parents have over their children. I've said this before, but I'm very happy with the family that I have. I feel like you're the friend we all need in our life. Oh, please don't do that. You're gonna make me cry again. Stop. I'm too much of a weenie. You can't say that to me. I want people to be happy. I think that's just my thing. And that's like why I wanted to be a doctor, because like I don't want to be the person that like goes when it's too late, you know, like a mortician or something like that. Like I do want to help people. And oh geez, posture check. So thank you so much for the posture check, guys. Fix your spine. You only have one. What are you doing? But yeah, you need to work on your logic and your creativity. Yeah, I just like making people happy. I just want to make people feel better. Like I never feel right when I end up hurting someone's feelings unless it's intentional. I gotta go. No problem, Soul. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody say goodbye to Soul. Everybody say bye. Don't be rude. But thank you so much for stopping by, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much for chatting with us. No problem. You guys brought up a lot of memories. So I should be the one thanking you. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Oh, geez, battle time. Oh, I should tell you guys that, of course, I don't have a schedule. So if you guys want to know when I'll be live, it's best to join Discord. I'm just saying. But let me go ahead and save. I'm going to go into streamraiders and we're going to take the second hot pepper shot because I owed down from yesterday because she gave 500 bits, so I need to take another spicy boy. It's been an hour and a half into the stream. We're halfway through the stream and I need to do another saucy boy. This is actually very tasty. If it wasn't so spicy, like, I would really like it. Come on, save. It's filling up my nose. I don't know why I poured it so early. Stop. 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 Let me... Oh, God. It's going to take forever. I want a full screen so I can do this. Jesus. It's so annoying. I think I was talking about something for a second. But until we get there, it's sauce time. It's sauce time. Look, see? Wait. That's what we're gonna do. So, Down may not be here right now, but can clip it for later. My coffee probably isn't as cold anymore. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. To $5. God, that tastes so good. It's so tasty. I'm spitting everywhere. I'm sorry. I don't want to drink coffee yet. Whew. Sorry for the gross sounds. My family's here. Trying to salivate. Okay. I don't want to dull it down too much. I want Down to get her money's worth. I'm gonna let myself suffer for a little bit. Ooh. If you want me to drink more hot sauce, $5. Whether it's a $5 donation, or it's a sub, a prime sub, which is for free for you, or biddies, you can watch ad for bits or whatever. Whew. I feel so lightheaded, but this is delicious. If you guys ever thought, like, I don't know if they sell this in, like, I don't know if this is, like, if it's been exported, like, I don't know if you would see it in, like, your local, like, Walmart or something, I don't know. This, very tasty. Wait. Oh, wait. There you go. There it is. Got a little logo on it. Very tasty. Big fan. 10 out of 10 recommend. It's delicious. Like, if it wasn't so hot, like, I would actually, like, dip my finger in and just eat it. It's actually really tasty. Big fan. I don't know why I just wiped off the side that was leaking, because now I'm gonna have to lick it. And you know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's not happening. But boom, I have caught up with the hot sauces. I did Hems, which is 2 weeks late. I did Downs, which I was supposed to do yesterday. So, boom. We're done. We're solid. You know what else we're gonna do? Stream Raiders. Obviously. Oh boy. Alright. So we got 6 persons putting their units on a battlefield. We got me, Hem, Lotus, Hooves, Fen, and Cousin. We got him with the max units. We got 15 allies. Will we win? Will we lose? Who knows? 15v5, easy clap. We'll be fine. Not even a challenge. Child's play. Oh my god, my nose is running. You know what I do know? Eating spicy stuff, that helps with like if you have like a stuffy nose, spicy stuff, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. So if you're into spicy stuff and you got like a stuffed nose, try like I was gonna say maybe you should like sniff it. No, I'm not gonna recommend someone sniff hot sauce. That just seems like a lawsuit. I've never tested it. I don't know if that's a good idea. It's probably not a good idea. So ignore me. Most kills, most assists go to him. We got him in the #1 spot. Who gets the rewards? Him. Wow, clean sweep. Didn't even stand a chance. Oh my god, it's boss time. It's boss battle time. Just need to bypass the firewall and hack into the central mainframe, and we're in. Loyalty boss chest. Good chance of rare scrolls or 10+ gold drops. Viewers unlock more loyalty chest rewards as they win more battles with me. Okay. Also, you guys better save me as one of your favorite captains. I'm just saying, because I think you can save like 3 people as like one of your, well, yeah, you can have favorite captains and you can switch like which one is like on your main thing. Don't worry about it. But I mean, I should be your favorite by now. But you know the drill. If you guys want to know what Stream Raiders is and how to participate, !Stream Raiders is for you can play from your computer's browser, your phone's browser, or you can be a nerd like me and actually download it onto your computer, so you can play all the time. But yeah, back to the game. Hopefully we can get some witch stuff done. I want to cast a spell. I want to cast a spell on myself and someone else before the end of the stream. So we have an hour and a half to figure that out. So let's do that. Sorry. Speaking of school, we were talking about school stuff earlier, but speaking of school, I'm getting lightheaded. Speaking of school, I should call the school that I applied to see what the heck is going on. I feel like I should have gotten, it's April, February, March, April, May, June, July. I feel like I should have gotten a reply by now. I should call and ask. I've been putting it off. I will say that I have been putting it off because I'm scared to do a phone call. Phone calls, not my vibe. But I will have to do it. So there's that. Oh my god, my nose. Jesus. Also, are you guys a fan of the hot sauce thing? Because this is my first time doing it. So like, are you a fan of that? Is that worth $5? Do you think so? Like, I need an honest opinion. I must know. Ugh, my nose, Jesus. Okay, so I need to make stuff in order to be able to do things. Sorry, but I can't help you out today. I'm outside. Who are you? Who are you? I don't know why you're talking to me. I haven't played this family in so long. I don't know what's going on anymore. She needs to work on her skills because she's been pregnant for most of her career. So I want her to level up. What are you doing? He usually takes care of the dogs, I think. So like, bathe them or something. I don't know. Yeah, he could like take one for a walk. You know, like when you have your main sim and then like you have like your secondary sim, that's basically what's happening. Like it's almost always the spouse. Or I was like, I don't really care about you, so you can just like do menial tasks. Yeah. um, look at you. Look at her go. She's probably not happy to be a witch, but maybe she can unwitch herself. Cause she's like the popular girl, you know, she's really pretty, she doesn't like being considered fat and all that stuff. So and she's definitely not a fan of being a witch. I didn't know she's gonna turn green. So I think it might be a thing for us to explore the witch thing, because I haven't played oh god. I haven't played The Sims 2 with base game. With DLC. Down, hi darling! You just missed it. Down, I just took your hot sauce shot. I took Hems at the beginning of the stream, and I was like, okay, we're halfway through the stream, so I'm gonna take another one. It's okay. It's not okay. Did somebody clip it? Oh god, I hope somebody clipped. Oh god. Oh. I'm dealing with a huge headache. Oh no, honey. Ah. Oh my god, quick. Headache tips. Headache tips. I don't usually get headaches. The first time I got a headache was in 11th grade, and I thought I was having a stroke. And that was when I was studying for my exam, because I never studied. So like basically I got a headache for the first time when I studied for the first time, and I thought I was having a stroke. Anyways, like one of those, I feel like I'm gonna puke headaches. Oh god. Oh Jesus. So you probably feel, yeah, you probably don't want to eat anything. I don't know. Medicine? Have you gotten any medicine? Painkillers? No? I don't know. I wanna, I feel so bad when like someone's going through something. I'm like, I don't know how to help. Because like the things that I do are not things that I recommend to someone. Like what I would do is like, usually when I have like temple headaches, I would literally just like knock myself in the temple. Like you like do this or like do this until like I don't feel it anymore. Or like it calms it down a little bit. So basically anytime I get a headache, I just like hit my head against the table or something. I've tried eating caffeine, salt water, ibuprofen, and sugary drinks. Now I'm using a muscle rub. What my mom would do is she would get a rag, dip the rag in hot water, and put the rag like on your forehead. I don't feel like puking as much now. That's good. That's good. I didn't want to recommend like hot beverages. Listen, soup and tea. Don't underestimate the power of soup and tea, okay? I know it's a very like Caribbean thing to say, but you gotta believe me, okay? It's true. Essence of Light. I made Jack and Scales. Did I make Eye of Newt? I don't know which way. I probably went this way. Yeah. So this is the one. Soup and tea are best when sick. Yeah. Dragon Scales. Oh, why did I make 2 Dragon Scales? Okay, so I need to do this one and do this one because apparently you didn't do that. I've tried to take a nap and I've slept in late. Yeah. Usually what I would do if nothing helps is I would simply not. I'd just sleep. And if I wake up and I still have the headache, I'll go back to sleep. I might make one here, in a few, and add tea, yeah. I mean honey. Oh, add honey, okay. Usually the tea that we would do when sick is either mint tea, ginger tea, or if you're really sick, what's it called? This is one tea that's like absolutely disgusting, but it really helps. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like it's just gross. It's just, but it really helps. God, what is it called? I can't remember. Cersei tea. Yes, I don't know what it's called in other countries, So don't ask me. I don't know what you guys would call it, but that's what we call it. It tastes disgusting, but it'll help. Broken leg, just drink some tea. We'll be fine. Then there's always a hot bottle. Maybe some cinnamon. Then there's always a hot toddy. What's a hot toddy? Toddy? What's a toddy? I don't know what a toddy is. Are you talking about toddlers? What's a toddy? What is this thing you speak of? I don't know what it is. It's heated up shot of whiskey. Listen, I totally didn't consider telling you to simply get drunk and just not feel it. I wasn't gonna say that, but like, sounds like a good idea. I just feel really weird because like the things that I would do, I feel like is not like healthy. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell her to drink any tea because she's nauseous, or soup because she's not, or alcohol because maybe not. Also, not gonna tell her to sleep. Also, probably shouldn't tell her to knock her head against the wall until she feels nothing anymore. You drink it down and it knocks you out. It's kind of a southern thing. I mean, I considered it. I just feel like it would be something that would help. So hey, why not? I mean, you should do it. Headaches seem like the worst thing ever. Like, I have friends who would have like constant migraines, and like I don't know how they do it. I think I've had migraines like twice in my life. Once when I was super sick, and I was like in first grade. How old would I be? Like 6. And like I had it for days because like I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was super sick. Like I kept throwing up. I like slept for most of the time, and when I wasn't asleep, I had like a migraine to the point where like I could barely see. It was really bad. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was super sick. Oh yeah, I don't control this guy, and she doesn't do her homework. Right. Husband is sleeping because doesn't have anything to do. Okay. But yeah, and the other time, was like sometime in high school when I had like a migraine, but it wasn't as bad as the first one. So like I don't know. And you know what I did when I had a second migraine? I cried. I cried. I stayed in bed and I cried because I'm a weenie. Fireball is best for hot toddy because the cinnamon opens up your lungs and puts chest on your hair. It puts chest on your hair. Okay, first I thought that I misread it. Imagine you taking a shot of like Fireball and like a whole torso just appears on your head. That's what just came into my mind when you said that it puts chest on your hair. I need to stop. But yeah, that is definitely a way to do it. I never thought as cinnamon being like a good way to like opening up like your airways, because like I know ginger is for sure. Not if you have low blood pressure though, because ginger would like lower your blood pressure. Don't do that. As someone who's anemic, I can't have too much ginger tea because if I do, I'll feel very lightheaded. Not great. But I had a partner who had high blood pressure, and they would constantly like drink ginger tea because they would get headaches. So yeah, but yeah, I never thought of cinnamon as a way to like, you know, which is interesting. I was like, cause like I've had like cinnamon tea. And like I didn't feel like it like did anything for me. Like it's just one of those things that you would just have like for fun, you know, like just because it tastes good, like peppermint and like cinnamon tea, or like chamomile or something. Like just not because you're sick, like just because like it's just the way you start your morning. You know what I mean? So I never felt that way, but maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just used to like the stronger stuff, so I never realized that like, oh, this yep, it can actually help you. Oh, I just remembered what I was trying to talk about like ages ago. Oh my god. I just remembered. that oh wait, did I mention it? I don't know if I finished talking about it. That the vaccine has been going pretty well in Jamaica recently, and I need to make a appointment. I just haven't done it because I'm afraid to go outside. If I do that, it's gonna be like a whole day affair, because like, I would have to leave early, and then I would have to wait in the line because everybody else left early, and then oh god, and it's so far, bro. It's so far. Like the place where I have to go to is a stadium. It's like, oh god, it's like an hour like drive like by taxi, and I think I've only gone there like twice, cause like not a stadium person, you know what I mean? Oh god. Turn off stereo. Your stereo is on? Take Griffey to school. I can take my daughter to school. No way. Oh, she's probably already in the. Ma'am, why do you insist on not? She missed her school bus. Why do you insist on doing this? I don't understand. So I have like an hour and 15 minutes left in my stream. Where is my Griffey? Yes, she's named after Miss Griffey. Oh, there you are. Okay. Call, subscribe to a party. Ma'am, if you don't go to school, fly to school. She can fly to school. That's so sick. No way. Do. I want to see you do it. Oh my god, if I. What was I talking about just now? I have an hour and 15 minutes left in my stream. I feel like I was saying something. I feel like there was a reason why I said that. I can't remember. It's whatever. It's fine. We haven't decided to do the vaccine. That's understandable. But are they giving out vaccines for your age group yet in your state? Oh, look at her go! Sorry, the thing was in the way. The helicopter was in the way. Not usually something that you would have to complain about, but hey, I want to see the statistic after some time. I mean, that's fair. Usually the vaccines that we take have like years under their belt, so I understand. We have the one from India, so it's not like the Pfizer one or the AstraZeneca one or the Johnson & Johnson one. It's like another one I don't know the name of. Not yet as far as I know, but still. Yeah, I understand. But from what I heard like yesterday, which one is it? Is it the Johnson & Johnson one? One of them. From like 7 million shots, there are like 6 ladies who got like blood clots, but I don't think anyone has died. It's recess time and Griffey goes out to play with the other kids. When she does something incredible, she wins all the marbles with one fell flick of her finger. She take them all or distribute them evenly among the other students. Capitalism? Sorry, not capitalism. Communism? I'm sorry. You want the seize the means of productions, my ass. Winners winner keepers. Thanks, Griffey. Never heard that before, but sure. She grabs all the marbles and puts them in her bag. Throughout the day, people call her Marble Hero, and Griffey gains some games enthusiasm. Okay. Redistributing wealth. What is this? Sorry. Johnson & Johnson. Okay. Oh wait, you're back from school already? I am not used to you guys coming home so early. Okay, you need to have some fun. Like go watch some TV or something. I know we haven't left the house in a while, but like just go watch some TV. Please. It's very important to me. But yeah, I get that. But don't you get to like pick which one you get? Or am I dumb? Or like don't they tell you which one that you're gonna get? Well, actually, do they? I don't think. Okay. I think when you go, they'll give you which one is available, right? Griffey's doing terribly in school. Can Can her dad like do her homework for her? Because Griffey doesn't do her homework. She's too cool to do her homework. So like, she's not gonna get kicked out of private school, is she? Because that would suck. What are talent badges? I'm trying to learn the game. I really have no idea. Connie, my dude. Oh, I mean, do Griffey's homework. Just do your sister a solid, okay? Just do her a solid. But I think they'll tell, like, when you get there, they'll be like, okay, this is the one that we have available for you right now. I don't know if you can pick. I don't know. Like, if they have multiple available, like, can you pick which one you want? I don't know. Don't ask me. Do I look like a person who knows things? Of course not. Ma'am, are you having fun yet? Are you not entertained? Okay, good. I need you to text some of your homies. Where are your friends? Can you text them from here? You can't. Okay. But I do have a cell phone. So maybe I could text them from the cell phone. Oh, wait. No, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I have to click on her to do it. Okay. Wait. She can't text people. She can call people from her cell phone. Texting wasn't a thing yet. I could send them an email. That is a thing that we can do in The Sims 2. Because that's the thing that people used to do. I remember in primary school, I would like email some of my classmates sometimes. Oh god. That's such an old thing to say. Oh god. Do I have a crush on Willow? Honestly, I don't even know who she's gonna marry. You've reached answering machine? Anybody, pick up the phone. Oliver. Chris is cute. Chris came over the other day, so we can hit up Chris. We use Yahoo Chat in classes to talk to each other in computer class. We didn't have computer class in primary school because computers were expensive. But I started IT in 9th grade in high school. But we didn't talk did we talk to each other? The screens were monitored, so I think we could talk to each other in some way, but I can't remember. Is it? Or am I thinking about I think I'm thinking about work, where you could technically talk to your coworkers on the computer, but you're not supposed to. I think that's something. Yeah. That's definitely what I was thinking about. Yeah. So no, we couldn't talk to people in class. There was no way for us to do that. Oh my god. I remember why can't I call anybody? You want me to talk to my brother? Is that what you want me to? Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. You want me to talk to my? No, it's okay. It's fine. I'm not talking to my brother. I'm sure we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be just fine. Resume. We're gonna have the social buddy. She'll come over soon. This is not gonna be good. Can I invite my friends to come over? Because I should have a group of friends, right? I don't know if groups. Invite group over. Just for fun. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. But yeah, I remember I thought that it would be IT on TV, you know? I thought it would be like that. I don't know. I had these huge expectations for IT class, and I went in and they're like, okay, so today we're gonna learn Excel, and I was like, oh, when do we get to the coding stuff? And they're like, no, you can do it in the 6th form. I was like, oh man, I don't want to learn PowerPoint. I already know how to do that. What is this? So I got very sad. But I was pretty stoked that our class had air conditioning in it. I was like, yay, I'm in the grown-up class now. We got AC. It's pretty pog. Crystallized moonbeams. I don't know what I'm making at this point. Do I have Viper's Essence already? Do I have Viper's Essence? I don't believe I do. Essence of Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? I have Newt. Okay. Make reagents. 6. I have 5? I think I do. Yeah, I have 5. Okay. So, make reagents. Viper's S is the last one that we need. School what? Oh, okay. Oh, right. I need to give my brother a makeover. I don't really care. Never mind. I don't really care. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna invite the witch over, and we'll see. Ma'am, are you okay? I know you had a rough day at work, but you could at least like make it to the couch or something. Oh my god. Do. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, air conditioning. No way. But I don't know. You sometimes you're just not used to nice things. I was like, no, we don't have a ceiling fan in this class. No. It was really cool. Big fan. Oh my god, can you like repair stuff and like take care of the dogs or something? I don't know. Just like do something. Dun. Oh right, he needs to pay the bills before I forget. We're too rich to not pay our bills. Come on now. Okay. Where's our witchy friend? There you are. Oh my god, she has pimples. I wish I had slice of life. Cause slice of life would oh, I can buy stuff from here. Instead of making things I could just buy stuff. I see. I'm understanding this some more. Cast spell. I can do this one. I don't know what it does, but I'll do it. Buy potion. You know what? We have money. Let's do it. We have money, so let's buy some potions. 60 bucks. Buy potion. I'll just buy one of each. I don't know what they do, but I'll buy them. So if you could like finish, that'd be great. Oh yay, she's finished it. Nice. You're looking stunning, darling. Stunning. This item will appear in her inventory. I'm sure it will. Don't taste it. Oh my god. It looks a lot like the pepper that I just drank. Which is a good thing, because it is tasty. But like, I still wouldn't recommend sticking your finger in it. What is wrong with you? Oh god. Okay. I was gonna say something. Something about high school. Something about like feeling grown. Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Griffith has opportunity to enter college. Nah, she's too cool for college. Plus, we already played the uni part of The Sims 2 already, and we're not doing it again. So yeah. Study the ways of light. Study neutral magics. Neutral magic. Study the path of darkness. Ooh. I mean, she isn't personally an evil person, but I do want to do evil things. Because I may or may not be an evil person. Well, I mean, I'm not evil, but like in video games, you know, the evil path is usually the more fun one. Do. Ma'am, are you done? I don't want to cancel it because she already started making another one. Are you done? Her skill thing keeps moving, and I keep thinking she's done. If the witch leaves before you finish, I'm gonna be extremely upset. You see, I don't know which skill is going up. Like what is this? She doesn't have. It's not an interest that's going up. But if it was miscondensed, it would have gone up by now. I'm confused. Hobby. Oh, you can unlock hobby. Oh, you can like talk about stuff. What's this? Membership to the secret lot. Oh, is it science? I don't know what she's leveling up. You are not helping me. Vacation memories. Ooh, do you think they should go on a family? No, it's okay. They're not gonna go on a family vacation because I'm gonna do the vacation when her sister gets married. Oh my god. Why are you still making this? How long is it gonna take? Any second now. I think if she goes on an outing, her needs would go up, right? Am I wrong? What are you doing? She's doing the spell already? Wait. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh boy. Will it be a good spell or a bad spell? Place your bets. Oh gosh. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it or are you just gonna stand there? Is it because she's in the hot tub? I feel like she should have done. Oh! Oh, it went down. Wait, her magic went down? Did her relationship go down or did her magic go down? It didn't do anything. Ugh. Let's just buy some potions. Why not? Jesus, this is stressing me out. Stressing me out. I just want to do real witch shit. Why? Why are you doing this to me? I mean, she has a cool haircut. I'm not gonna lie. Does have a cool haircut. Do we both sparkle, or is she the only one who sparkles? I can't remember if my sim has sparkled before. Okay. Witch be gone. Now what does that do? That's the question. Purchase potion. Spice sugar. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh dear. So I think what I'm gonna do is I might just play all the games just like alternately. I think it's how you say it. But like I would so like how I played Stardew yesterday. I'm playing Sims 2 today. Today's what, Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. I would play The Sims 4 tomorrow and then go again. Also, I'm pretty sure that on the 18th we're going to be doing a Stop AAP I Hate fundraiser stream by playing Among Us with my stream teammates. So yeah, guys, get ready. So the 18th is Sunday, I think. Guys, be there for Sunday because we're probably gonna be raising money on Sunday. Not confirmed. We'll probably be playing on Sunday. All right. It's Stream Raiders time. Let's go. Okay, so we got 7 persons placing the units on the battlefield. Me, Drip, Cousin, Fen, Lotus, Paco, and Phoenix. We got Lotus with the most amount of units, and we got 13 allies. 13 v how much? It's the boss battle. It's the end. 13 v 12. Will we make it? It's really close. Too close for comfort. I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. Oh dear. 14 v 2. Oh, we got 1 left. Nice. Most kills go to me. Most assists go to Fen. Who gets the reward? We got Cousin and Lotus with the rewards. Let's go. Boss defeated. Nice. Oh, obviously we're gonna start with a question mark. Obviously. This we'll probably do 2 on this map and then head out. Orc tracks. No way to tell how many. Unknown chance of scrolls or gold drops. All right. So we don't know how many they're gonna be. So oh wait, let me not do that. I need to put different units on the battlefield. Yeah, let me put my orcs there, especially since there are orcs here. Boom. Okay, so you know the spiel, you know the drill. Exclamation mark Stream Raiders if you want to know what this is. and how to participate. Sometimes we can win stuff for the community. So like, if you wanna get like Logitech stuff or like Amazon gift cards, then you should participate. But yeah, to the game. Wait, hold on. I need to. My chat needs to refresh. Dude. Oh, also, guys, my YouTube video uploaded when I started my stream today. So like, if you wanna like, I can't spell YouTube. Oh my god. If you want to like check it out, did I not put that in as a command? I thought I did. I thought I did that. Well, let's just go with the classic one. It's fine. It's fine. Check out my YouTube video because we uploaded it like, oh my god, I was gonna say 3 hours ago. Wait, it's 2 o'clock right now. Wait, no, all of 12 o'clock, all of 1 o'clock, all of 2 o'clock. Okay, yeah, it's been 2 hours. Okay, the way I count, time gets confusing to me. Anyway, but you should look at it. I'm just saying, if you like anime, we watch anime on my YouTube channel and in a Discord. So yeah, but we have an hour left in the stream, so we can do 2 more. Well, including this one, we can do 2 more stream raider battles. And hopefully we can do like an actual like spell on someone and ourselves. So we'll see how that goes. But I had a good night's sleep last night. I know. Guys don't care. But I was complaining yesterday that for the past for the first half of this week, I haven't been able to sleep. And yesterday, I streamed. I edited video, did my thumbnail, and I went to bed. Well, then I had dinner then when I went to bed. And I actually slept. You know, besides the whole having to break up a dog fight thing, pretty good sleep. You know, but like, I got a nightmare, but like, I get nightmares all the time. It's whatever. Also, I shortened my medicine today. I only took 2 and I'm supposed to take 3. And I know I'm supposed to take 3, but like, it just feels like so much. Taking 3 pills a day just feels like so much. But I don't want to like not take as much as I'm supposed to and be like, oh, it's not working. I'm just used to taking 2 at a time, you know? Like 3 is literally so much. Oh my god. Okay, so if you guys need to take your medicine, I got my eyes on you. You really, like, if you need to take your medicine, you should take it. Do it now before you forget. I've been on TikTok too much. I know I mentioned this yesterday, but like TikTok is just so much fun. And like I can't stop. But like my For You page is all messed up, and like I don't know how to fix it. Like I cleared my cache twice, and it's like you're showing me things I don't want to see. But other than that, great. I'm having a great time. TikTok is just so much fun. I need to stop. I would literally just like stare at my phone, and then before I know it, like hours have passed. Like it's just not fair. What do you mean? Please just, you don't need to be comfortable to cast a spell, do you? Wait, don't go anywhere, come back. Come back. Oh god. How are we gonna do a spell around the corner? Oh jeez. I don't know what this spell does. But hopefully it works. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, she's going so far away. Ma'am. Oh. It went up. I want to learn a new spell. Oh, I learned a new spell. I should check out my spellbook to find out more about it. Learn how to make something new. I should check out my spellbook to find out more about it. Okay, but what did I do is the question. Are you okay, sweetie? Are you okay, young lady? What did I do to you? She's being attacked by bees. Why did I do? Whoa, no. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, understandable why she wouldn't be a fan of us. Yeah. I attacked her with bees. Oh God. I got stung by a bee once in my life. I remember my dad got stung by a bee once when I was a kid, and like it was like on his lip, and like his lip got all swollen, and I was like, oh no, and like since then I got like really scared of bees, but you need your creativity to go up. Yeah, sell this and go paint something after. But then I was getting ready for work in the morning, and do you need to pee? Yeah, she does. I was getting ready for work in the morning, right? And I stepped on a hive as a kid. Oh, oh, that's fucked. That's so fucked. Like I watched a lot of like National Geographic stuff and like about like people being like swarmed with like wasps and bees and stuff. And they're like, hey, the worst time to find out you're allergic to bees is when you get stung. So I was always afraid of bees even before like that kind of stuff. I saw a bee, I was like, nope, absolutely not. Saw a beehive, I was like, nope, not touching it. Absolutely not. No, it's not happening. But I did step on like a red ant's nest when I was a child, so like I understand how you feel. But yeah, I remember I was going to work, and I you know how like bees are like attracted to like lights and stuff. So it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, so it was dark. My room light was on, right? And like usually, because I have my windows open and stuff, usually like there would be like a fly or like a bee like around my ceiling light, and I wouldn't like be too freaked about it. Like I just watch it because we've lived here for a while, so they're not gonna go anywhere. Even if you turn the light off, they're just gonna stay there. So I just keep my eye on it, you know. And then I stopped paying attention to it, and I ended up putting on like I was like putting something on, like getting dressed, and it turns out the bee was like in that piece of clothes, and it stung me on my hand. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Like the initial point, it really hurt, but like the second after that, it stopped hurting me, and just like got numb. Like, well, no, I think my brother like put alcohol on it. I think that's what happened. Like it was really painful. And then my brother put alcohol in it, and then I was like, whew, okay, I'm better now. I think that's what happened. But imagine getting attacked by like a bunch of them. That's just not, it's just, no. I think that was the moral of the story. Maximize creativity skills. That's right. Oh, you did it. Nice. Okay. You're not going to work today. But you know what that means? That means that you can go to sleep now, and later I can have you talk to your friends, because it's so hard for me to like get my Sims to keep up with their friends. Like once my Sims like get married and have kids and stuff, like they don't talk to their friends anymore. So I need to do better. Oh, she's not tired enough. You're hungry and you need fun. How about you sneak out? It's 1 a.m. You can do a little sneaking out, can't you? Call Sim? Question mark? Yeah, it sucks. I was stung probably a good 30 times. Yikes. I feel like you would need to go to the hospital for that. Cause can't you get like if you get like stung a lot by bees, can't you like get like a poisoning from that? Cause like it's a venom, so that's why it hurts. But like it's not enough to like kill you. But like if you get stung by like a shit ton of bees, then like at that point, then it's like dangerous to your health, right? I'm pretty sure. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Chris, do you want to sneak out with me? I don't know how you can. I can't remember how to sneak out. Calling in the middle of the night? Oh my gosh, shut up. Maybe it's because my parents are still awake. Maybe. But yeah, like I mean that's me like from like a pretty like chill country when it comes to like animals and stuff. Like we don't have like spiders that can kill you. We don't have like poisonous. Well, I wouldn't say we don't. We probably don't have. Well, we have poisonous snakes, but like they're like you have to like really go out in the boonies to like get one of those, you know. Whereas there are some people who are like, yeah, a coyote ate my dog. It's like, what? How do you live in a place like that? It's like you just have like a bear in your backyard. It's like how? How do you do it? I don't understand. Oh god. Just thinking about it freaks me out. I don't know how you guys do it. I simply do not. Serve dessert actually. Sent cookies, yeah. I mean you are tired, so you can just go to sleep. Well, she's already in bed, so that's fine. I was gonna put her back in her actual bed, but it's whatever. Connie's losing in. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about the boys. I don't care about you guys. Water balloon fight. Earn $100,000. How much have we earned so far? You're not gonna tell me? Okay. She's so pretty, Jamie Kingston. She's so cute. She's so pretty. I like my sim. She's very cute. I do understand like why people would get custom content for The Sims 2. I just feel like getting CC for The Sims 2 is like a real hassle. You know, like getting CC for The Sims 3 is like whatever, because I still have my Sims Resource account. I can literally just go back to it and re-download everything that's like in my downloads. And I'll have everything that I've ever had. So I like getting CC for The Sims 3 is like easy for me, right? But like The Sims 2, like most of those accounts like aren't even around anymore, like the websites aren't around anymore, and it's like it just seems like such a hassle to get CC and like mods for The Sims 2. But hey, I mean I see why people get it. I don't see myself getting custom content necessarily for The Sims 2. But I could get like the updated like UI mod and stuff, and like story progression and stuff like that. Like I get that. That is something that I do indeed understand. Do you have work today, young man? I say young man as if like you're the only person here who doesn't have as if you're not the only person here who has gray hair. D-. Did anyone? Oh, can you do your daughter's homework? I think that is the question that we need answered here. Dang it. I wish. Why can't they do their homework? I don't get that. Like well, probably not. I was gonna say an adult can do a teenager's homework, right? Ah! Oh jeez, I need to refresh my chat. Thank you for reminding me down. Munchkin! Oh, it was you! Oh. Munchkin, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm back. Low-key took a midday nap. Dude, don't even worry about it. It happens to me all the time. Like around like 12, 1, 2, around that time. Nap time. I don't know why. I wake up at like 6 in the morning, right? Wake up at 6 in the morning. Feed my dogs, have breakfast, fall asleep because I had a big breakfast. Then I would wake up at like 10 o'clock ish. Do stuff on the computer, you know. Probably fall asleep again at like 1 o'clock. It's really bad. This is why I like streaming, because like I said, I don't have anything else to do. Like I'm so bored if I don't stream. Oh fuck. There it is, kicking in the fatigue. Which is why I started drinking coffee, because like I don't want to sleep, but like I just feel so tired all the time. Like I don't know what it is. I just feel tired all the time. Is it because I'm anemic? I don't know. Like I've had this problem since high school. It's like I wake up at like 3 in the morning so that I can exercise and get ready and catch the bus at like 5:30. Get to school at like 6 o'clock. Take a nap until like 7, hang out with my friends. Like school starts at like 8 o'clock. I'm in class, go to lunch, Then after lunch, I just fall asleep. Like I just sleep for the rest of the day. Like it's like right before lunch, and every class after lunch, I sleep. My teachers would always be so upset. I'm just like, I can't help it. Like I don't know. Like I get a full night's worth of sleep. Like I don't know what the problem is. Um, yeah, I still have that problem. It's really bad. um, but hey, at least now I have coffee. So there's that. Do. But I'm happy you're back. I hope your nap went well. You know when the nap really slaps, like when you have like a print like on your face, and you like drool a little bit. Top tier sleeping time. I think that happened to me like twice. Once when I went to my cousin's house in the country, and like it was a new place, so it was very like, and it was in the mountains, so it was very like cool and refreshing. The bed was all new and stuff like that, new to me. Like I slept. But it also happened when I was in class. Very embarrassing because like you would go to your next class. First of all, you would wake up and then like you're in like a new class. Like your class left that room and a new class came in, and you're just like, I don't know these people. And then you just leave. And then you go to your next class, but like you have like the thing like on your face. Like it could, I think what would usually be on my face? Would it be my hand? I don't know, but like I have like some imprint like on my face. Maybe it was like my book or something. I don't know. Like I would go and just like ignore this side of my face. I totally didn't just pass out at the front of my class, like right in front of my teacher's face. Of course not. Also, that was probably like one of the meanest things that's ever happened to me. Like I talked about how I hated my chemistry teacher earlier, but like I was in English class and I would sit at the front of almost all of my classes because I wore glasses and because like I wanted to force myself to focus because like I'm not gonna talk to anybody when I'm right in front of my teacher, right? So whenever the school year would start, I would always sit at the front of the class. And then throughout the year, I just fall asleep. My teacher would be like, "Really? You have no respect for me?" I'm just like, but I can't help it. Like I'm sorry. And yeah, there was one time where she just left me and just didn't say anything, didn't wake me up. It's like, nope. You're asleep? Okay. Did that stop me from falling asleep in her class? Nope. Because I couldn't help it. That was your second story for the day. I'm really bad. Even like work, like I would have a hard time like staying up. So like I would be like, hey, can I have like a 10-minute break? And then I would just go out, wash my face, and just like stretch my legs and come back because it was really bad. Oh my god, I just remember there was one time when like I was. Why are you so tired? Ma'am, if you don't go back to sleep. Yeah, you should go back to sleep, actually. Sleep in your underwear, please. I don't know if that helps with their, like, sleeping like, I don't know if that helps them sleep better, but she should do it anyway. You? Yeah, I don't care about you. Okay. But, yeah, there was one time when I was at work. I used to work in call centers, so there was one time when I was at work, and I was standing up in my cubicle, so the person in like the other aisle could see me. I was standing up in my cubicle because I was tired and I didn't want to fall asleep. And you know what happened? I fell asleep standing up talking to a customer. Literally. Cause like I didn't realize until after, because like like when you're like half asleep it's like really foggy and stuff, and then when you wake up after you're like, oh wait, that actually that wasn't a dream, that actually happened. Yeah. Yep. Oh jeez. Ah, Happy, what are you doing? Ah, thank you so much for the raid, darling. Oh my gosh, Happy, thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys doing? How is everything? How is your stream? Hi. I was just talking about how I fell asleep on a phone call when I was at work. But Sims 2, yes, we're playing Sims 2 today. Oh my god, Down, thank you so much for giving Happy a shout out. For you guys who were here before, Happy is an amazing streamer. We like them a lot. Taco, thank you so much for the follow. I've never had a taco before. Thank you for rubbing it in. But we love Happy. You should check them out. If you don't want to, you should do it anyway because I said so and I know what's good for you. But we are playing The Sims 2 today because I've only played the base game when I was a teen tater tot because I didn't know that DLC was a thing. Sunshine, thank you so much for the follow, darling. Thank you. So we're playing like different aspects of The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection because I've never played it before. So I finished the uni part. Now I'm getting my sim to explore magic. But yeah, for those of you who are new, my name's Nina. I'm Jamaican. We go by she, her. And I like to play The Sims 2, 3, 4, and Stardew. We have a lot of mental health stuff here. So, I mean, if you don't mind talking about that stuff, then like this is the place for you. Also, because of that, I don't have a schedule. So if you want to know when I'm live, the Discord is the place to be, and we also watch anime in there. So yeah. Thank you for stopping by. How did you find uni? I've never played it. Oh, okay. Uni was fun. I didn't like the sorority aspect of it. Because I had my daughter go, and like when you go into a sorority house, you have to actually control the Sims that are already there. So yeah, they're not like roommates that you can't control. Like you have to actually control them. So that sucked. But other than that, it was great. I had a great time. I'm going to be working and doing some work. But I'll play your stream in the background. Oh my god, Taco, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, if you want to show your support, literally lurking is way more than enough. So thank you guys so much for being here. Happy, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun. Thank you. You're so nice to me. Ow. I have about 30 minutes left in my stream. So we're gonna do this battle in streamraiders. And then I go for like another 20 minutes. So yeah. But back to the game. Oh, it has to load. I forgot it does that. But it was a lot of fun. I haven't like looked into what expansions the Sims that like came out for the Sims 2. Someone like Naruto. I don't know if you could tell, but big Naruto fan. Emotes to Naruto, like the categories in Discord, not categories, but like the roles in Discord, Naruto. My whole, yeah. We watch other anime in the Discord, but yeah, I think there's like probably 2 persons in like my whole like community, I guess, that's watched Naruto. Oh my god, okay, first of all, Bleach is not better than Naruto. How dare you? Okay, maybe the Bleach manga? Maybe the Bleach manga. But the anime, absolutely not. Like, after Aizen, Bleach just went like this. Just saying, Fine. Fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I defend Naruto with my life. Sipping on the haterade. I'm not a hater. Or are you saying you're sipping on the haterade too much? Maybe. But like, here's the thing. I will say that I am slightly biased, okay? Because I've been watching Naruto since I was like a kid. And I like it a lot, okay? It's like one of the first anime that I watched. So I think the first ones that I watched were Naruto, Inuyasha, I think those were the two anime that was on Adult Swim. There's another one called like Soul Master or something. Whatever. Boruto. Stop. Boruto doesn't count. No, stop. Okay, first of all, Boruto does not count. We don't claim it. I just like you just okay. Thank you so much for the host. I got one word for you that ruined everything about Naruto. Hi, Tatted. How are you, darling? How is everything? I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing fantastic. Ma'am, can you please go to school? Oh, I keep forgetting that she can fly to school. Did I hear Boruto? No. Oh no, you didn't hear burrito. You heard Boruto. Okay. I didn't like Boruto for the first like 2 times I tried to watch it, right? But then on the 3rd time I was like, okay, I need to stop comparing it to Naruto and see it as its own entity. And then I started liking it. Hear me out. If you stop considering it a sequel to Naruto and instead consider it as a slice of life, then it's great. How is he not ending up with Sakura anyways? No, I think that's fine. I'm totally fine with Sakura not marrying him because she would never liked him. And it's like, and then like that's how it is. Sometimes you don't get the person that you like and because they don't like you, and that's okay. That's okay. So yeah. Don't hate me, but I don't watch anime. It's not bad, but I don't love anime. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Don't worry about it. I realized on Twitch, I have realized that One Piece oh, don't stop. Anything after Sanji, I haven't watched it. Like I've tried to watch One Piece twice. There was the first time, yeah, One Piece was one of the like OG ones that were on Adult Swim. I tried to watch One Piece on my own, and I never got past the Sanji part. I did watch like the arc with like Ace and stuff like that. That's under episode 100. Yeah, and don't tell me like, oh, it gets better at like episode 300. You have to like, you have to like stick with it. No, no, no. Shoot! Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. The answer is simply no. It's one thing with like Naruto where it's like, oh, you know, like get to like the Chunin exam arc and like that's the one, which is like episode 20, right? But excuse me? After Rona, Verona Zero, it gets good and stays good. You see, I don't know what you're referencing, which is like episode 20. Oh, you mean after they include Zoro? Is that what you mean? But like, I know Zoro, but it's just like I can't, like, I just can't watch the stuff like after Sanji. I don't know why. I just can't do it. Like I said, like I watched the arc with like Ace, I think is his name, or like this whole like thing, you know, and that was great. But then like I tried to watch the episodes after that, and I was like, oh, I'm not enjoying this. So you never got to the Grand Line even? Wait, they got to the Grand Line already? Oh, well, I guess it's the One Piece that they're going for, so they have gotten to the Grand Line already, I suppose. But yeah, no, I haven't seen that. But no, I'm not. Okay, 700 episodes that I can get behind, but 900, that's too much. That's just too much. I can't do it. One Piece is in the new world. I don't know. People keep saying that, but like I can't get past it. I can't. I just can't. I don't know. I'm sorry. And like, I know I'm not, guys, if you don't watch anime, I'm so sorry. I don't usually talk about anime on stream because I know a lot of people don't watch anime. And then once I start talking about anime, people are like, oh, we're doing weeb shit now. And then they leave. Okay. So like, I don't usually talk about anime, but not. Okay, what's your like top 3? Because first you're gonna say that Bleach is better than Naruto, and then you're gonna tell me that One Piece is the best. I feel like this just isn't. Oh my! Thank you so much for the sub shoot. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Oh no, I have to take a shot. I have to take a shot. Oh god. Okay, I'll do Stream Raiders first, and then I'll take my shot. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be the 3rd shot for the day. Cause I had to do 2. Cause I didn't do them before, and after oh god, my friend forced me to watch anime. I didn't even finish half the episode. Which anime? You don't have to, but I want to. It's so fun. But thank you so much for the sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and enjoy your Naruto themed emotes. I hope you like it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's really sweet. Oh. So we got 4 persons placed in units on the battlefield. Me, Lotus, Phoenix, and Cousin. We got 9 allies. Will we win? Probably not. 9v9? Yeah, probably not. But it's worth a shot. Oh god. I just took a shot like an hour ago. I'm not mentally prepared. My coffee's finished, so Bleach, One Piece, and To Love Ru. Oh, I don't know what that is. Love Cautious Hero as well. I've heard about Cautious Hero. I don't know anything about it. So we got me with the most kills, most assists. We got Cousin, and who gets the rewards? Lotus and Cousin. Nice. We have like 20 minutes left in this stream. So do I want to do one more battle? Yeah, I will, because I still have to get my sim to cast a spell on herself, which she hasn't done yet. So we'll go for another 30 minutes. That's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm fine. Oh god, if you guys don't know what Stream Raiders is, oh geez, Taco, thank you so much for contributing to the 12-hour stream challenge. I appreciate it. I haven't streamed in the past 2 weeks, so that hasn't gone up very much. So thank you. Right, if you want to know what Stream Raiders is and how to help, Stream Raiders is for you. Did I spell it properly? I believe so. It was Naruto. Sorry, I didn't respond a few seconds ago. No, you're fine. You're fine. Listen, I understand that, you know, the first episode of Naruto was good. Okay, like the episodes like after that where he's like doing the thing with Kakashi and stuff like that, you know, it's whatever. But once you get to the Zabuza arc, which is like what, episode like 5, great. And then you get to the Chunin exams. Ooh. Like, I think... Sorry, I keep shaking. Cautious Hero is definitely a good watch. If you like RPG shit. I don't play RPGs because I'm not... I don't have a very good hand-eye coordination. To Love You is a comic relief. Is it like Oran High School Host Club? Because I really like that one. Okay, so this is what we're doing. It's very tasty, but I'm not a Jesus, it just got in my eye. Why did I put it in front of my fan? The scent just went into my eyeball. I hate it here. Hand-eye coordination for RPG. I'm thinking about like what, like WoW? I think. No, is it WoW? Or is it League? I played one of those. like they had like Zergs and like a Zerg rush and shit like that. I can't remember the name of it. That's MMORPG. Oh, I mean it's like the same. I honestly I don't know the difference. Why'd I do that? I had like a little piece on my thing. Okay, this is for you. Shoot. Thank you for the $5. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not mentally prepared, but I'm gonna do it. We're doing it. I don't have my water. I'm gonna. Oh, I don't have my water. I had my coffee to drink because my coffee was cold. My water is in my freezer. I'm fine. Hot sauce is good. Just go. I'm not a hot sauce person. Oh my god. I'm a weenie. Ah. We got this. We got this. Tissue. Oh god. That's so tasty. But fuck. It's so delicious. Why must it cause me pain? I couldn't swallow it. So it ended up going all over my tongue. But it tastes good. But it's the aftermath that's like... You know what I mean? No pain, no gain. I'm about to make such strange mouth noises. So if you have like the thing where you can't stand hearing people's mouth noises, I'm sorry. This is my first time doing it without anything to drink. Okay. Okay. Oh no, I just put it on my lip. Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, that's a bad idea. Okay, I need to. Okay. Your gut is going to be mad at you. The mouth pain, that's the worst part. But I want you to like get your money's worth, you know? Don't look at my stomach, I'm fat. Bring on the ulcers. Oh god, joke's on you. I was anorexic in high school, so I already have ulcers. Way ahead of you. Make sure you have water next time. Milk is even better. I'm vegan, so like, yeah. I don't drink mostly because I'm not old enough to drink. I don't think I'm ever gonna drink, which means I'm legal too. That's what I thought. And then we had self-medication via alcohol. So like, I sub for the energy, not for your pain. But I feel bad because I feel like I don't deserve it, you know? Because like people say they like my energy. I just bit into a pepper seed. People say they like my energy. I'm like, what energy? Like, oh, you like my personality? Thanks. It's the mental illness. Like, that's just, you know? I feel like, always calm me down now. I feel like I don't do enough to deserve it. So I'm like, I am going to cause myself pain for your entertainment. So yeah, okay, we're good. My lips, like right here, hurt a little bit because I stuck my tongue out, but we're Gucci. Not the personality, the ADD. Well, BPD, which is what I have amongst other things, has a lot of like, I have it myself, nice. Sorry, I've been watching too much TikToks. Has like a lot of overlap with ADHD and like ADD and stuff like that. So like, same. How are you? I'm doing great. I just took my third shot of pepper. But thank you for this sub, thank you. Okay, we're good, we're good. Thankfully, it's not too spicy. So I can tough it out, you know? I don't know why I just hit myself in my chest, because that hurt. But hi, darling, how are you? How are Xavier? The hand movies and stuff are defo that of a zoomer. Yeah, I'm sorry. I consume a lot of internet. I grew up on the internet. Yeah, I've been on the internet since I was like, well, my voice since I was like 9. My hands are shaking, which I know that's not very young for you know, the zoomers nowadays, but most people didn't have computers when I was younger. Okay, I got my first phone when I was in 5th grade, and it was like the little like Nokia one, like, you know, the one that would like survive the apocalypse. That one, I had that one. So like, I was ahead of my class with the fact that I had a computer by the time I was in 5th grade. It was like me and like 2 other people. But yeah, I have been living on the internet, and now I still live on the internet. So I have developed these things. I tend to develop like hand movements and speech patterns whenever I watch someone a lot. So yeah, I remember I watched a lot of Delicacy one time, and I subconsciously, unintentionally gave myself a lisp. Like whenever I laughed, well, not when I spoke, but whenever I laughed, I would like do this, which is what she did. I was like, and it was really messing me up. So yeah, that happens to me a lot. Purely because I used to only date cougars. I bet you do orange justice like a pro. What's orange justice? As in like I would wear, like I would look good in orange? Is that what you mean? I mean, orange juice is my favorite juice. That dance. Oh yeah, I don't do TikTok dances. I'm not that much of a zoomer. Yeah, whenever I see someone dancing, I'm like, bye. But I do like the like audio stuff. Listen, I just started using TikTok. Listen, I started using it as a meme. And then I was like, wait, this is actually funny. I dance. That's totally fine. The Macarena. I don't know how to do the Macarena. Guys, I'm so bad at dancing. It's just not gonna happen. Like I just like is a Fortnite dance? Oh no. The only Fortnite dance that I know is like the flossing one. I'm not even gonna try to do it because I don't, like I said, I do not have the limb brain coordination to do that. YMCA, can't do it. Can't do it. Once I get to like the MA part, you lose me. I can't do it. Mushy, thank you so much for the follow, darling. Thank you. The Thriller dance, yeah, the only part I can do is like this part. I can't dance. Like you. Yes, I know I'm Jamaican and I'm also black. I can't dance. That was so hard in high school. Whenever like dudes would talk to me and be like, hey, you're cute, and I'm like, thanks, and they're like, oh, do you dance? I'm like, no. And it's like, wait, what do you mean? I can only date girls who dance. And it's like, bye. It's time for me to go because I'm not dancing for nobody. I can't. You know how like some people who even when they don't dance in public, they still like pretend to like, or like they like dance like when they're at home. Couldn't be me. Absolutely not. I also wore cat pajamas anytime their friends spent the night. Oh, that's adorable. I never had a sleepover. Actually, yeah, I had my first sleepover when I graduated high school. It was me and my 2 friends over one of their houses for one night. I think it was actually, no, was it? It was yeah, it was one night, I think. Never had a taco, never had a sleepover, yeah. But that's because I didn't have friends for most of high school, so like, or like I wasn't close enough with people. So yeah, I don't want to talk about high school. I didn't have a very good time. We already talked about that at the beginning of this stream. I don't want to make myself sad again. That's not happening. But yeah, I don't experience a lot of things. Like the first time I wore shorts was when I was like 14. Like I would wear shorts like at home, but I never wore shorts like outside. And when I was 14, I was like, you know what, we're doing it. We're taking a dive, and I wore shorts. So yeah, needless to say, I don't explore with a lot of things. Well, I gotta bounce my boomerang. I got stuff to do. Shoot, thank you so much for stopping by, darling. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Everyone say bye to Shoot. Don't be rude. I've raised you better than this. So, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The first number is number of family and friends your sim has. Second number is, additional family and friends your sim needs to in order to get promoted. I need this lady to get promoted because she's been so pregnant. She hasn't been able to get promoted. Oh, Lotus. Ow. I'm so stressed. I'm not gonna cry, I'm fine. I'm not gonna cry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we're not gonna go back to talking about anime because I know it alienates a lot of people. Like, growing up, like, when I grew up, like, a lot of Jamaicans like anime. Like, when I was in primary school and stuff, like, there are a lot of people who, like we talk about, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, Dragon Ball, or, like, Naruto and shit like that. So I'm not used to people not watching anime. Because, like, even in high school, like, I would talk to my friends about, like, manga and, like, anime and stuff. I dance, but I'm horrid at it, yeah. I only dance as a meme. Okay? So if I see that somebody's upset, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I do it badly on purpose because I know that if I actually tried, it would be worse. So yeah. Oh god, they came back from school. Okay. Alright. It's spellcasting time. Actually, never mind. She has to go to sleep. Jesus Christ. Okay. I can de-witchify, but I don't want her to do that together. Found a game to play together? What is it? Spill the beans. Tell me what we could play together. Tell me, what is it? What is it? Dun, 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 dun. Man, I want to play GeoGuessr so bad, but for some reason, like, the website looks all weird to me. Like, it has, like, the weird, like, cursive stuff, so, like, I can't. I don't know why. And then, like, you have to, like, pay for a membership or something. It's a whole thing. Do I look like I'm made of money? Of course not. You expect me to pay for things? Why would I do that? Scribble! You know, Scribble is the one with, like, the big, like, circles, right? We could do that. It seems fun. I watched a lot of it, like, when Jacksepticeye used to play it. I watched a lot of it. So it's fun. But I don't know if people are, like, into it nowadays. You know what I mean? Nowadays. I'm so old. But we could totally play it. We could totally do that. It seems like a lot of fun. So we could play Scribble together. We could do that later today. We could do that later today. That is definitely a thing that we could. I mean, whenever you're ready. Because on Sunday, we're gonna play Among Us with the people on my stream team. So, who cares about them? It's basically like Pictionary. Fair. You know, I just realized I actually don't know what Pictionary is. Isn't Pictionary like when someone like looks at a picture and they have to like gesture it to their teammate and the teammate has to guess what the picture is? It's non-downloadable. Yeah, it's a browser game. That's fun. Isn't that what Pictionary is? I never actually played Pictionary, so I don't know. Ma'am, I need you to do spells. Are you done sleeping now? Oh, my tongue still hurts. You know what? I did not imagine that I would go this whole stream without going to get my water. It's gonna probably be frozen by the time I get there, but hey, at least I know that I can handle some spice. It's probably like not super spicy, but like it's enough to like get a reaction out of me, which is good. Is Jamie available? She wants to talk to her mom. This is the one that we did the university playthrough with. So she wants to go talk to her mom. That is adorable. Cast spell. But no, I know that one. That's just me attacking myself with bees. We're not going to do that. You can't trick me into doing that. I just need something to... Maybe if I do these... Maybe I could get something that I could actually use. I guess if I do like a Path of Darkness and then I use the spells on myself, it probably wouldn't be great spells that would become available. So that makes sense. That makes sense. How do you have 13 vacation days? Yeah, how do you have 13? Oh, no, I don't get. Oh, I guess she's worked for longer because she's been pregnant a lot of the time, so she's probably just worked longer. Ma'am, is it working? We'll just let her stay. I'm sure it's fine. She'll figure it out. We've already cast this spell on someone else, so we just need to do one to us, and we should be good for this stream. And then I'll Google like some other things that are possible when being a witch, because I don't know what else she could do. If she's done with like the whole witchery business, I could turn her back into a person, because she doesn't like being a witch because she's ugly. So, ow! Oh my... Matthew! What are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Ice Queen, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Oh my god. Hi guys. I hope you're having a fabulous stream. I am having a great stream. I took 3 shots of hot sauce. My sim made her witch mentor get attacked by bees. We're having a great time. So how are you, Matt? How are you? How was everything? How was your stream? What did you do? Guys, anyone who was here before, you need to follow Matt, because they're amazing. I love lurking their streams. They're so much fun. You should do it. If you don't, like, why do you not want happiness in your life? Like, I just don't understand, like, why you insist on making poor decisions. Like, I don't get it. Thank you for the shout out down. Anyone, guys, Matt, they're the one. They play The Sims. They're very cool, and they're also a part of my stream team. So like, yeah. But for those of you who are new, my name is Nina. I go by she, her. This is Jamaican. I like to play The Sims 2, 3, and 4. And Stream Raiders. Just like over there. We also play Stream Raiders here. And yeah. We talk about a lot of mental health stuff here, and because of mental health, I don't have a schedule because I just stream whenever I don't feel like garbage. So if you want to know when I'll be streaming, the best and only place to be is the Discord, because the Discord is where I tell people, hey, I'm probably gonna be streaming in like an hour, because like I kind of don't feel like garbage right now, so like, you know what I mean. So yeah, my whole introduction is all over the place. There's one more thing I wanted to say. I forgot. Right, we watch anime in the Discord. So like, if you're into that, the Discord. But thank you. Today we're playing with our witchy daughter. We're gonna be streaming for another like 10-15 minutes. So yeah. But we already cast the spell on someone else. So I want to try casting a spell on ourselves, and probably unwitchify her, honestly, because I think we've like explored the whole witch business already. So yeah, we'll probably move on to a different expansion pack in The Sims 2 to, yeah, I suffer with mental health. Yeah. We tend to attract people here. You know, people who suffer together stay together. Sorry. Why? Both to hop in and say hi, but you don't need me here. Cito, thank you so much for stopping by. I've been lurking. Congratulations. You're doing well. I'm so happy for you. Good. For those of you who don't know, Cito is another Jamaican streamer. They like paint and stuff. They're actually talented. So, yeah. You lost your husband? Oh boy. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with like consoling people. That's awkward. Oh, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to talk to people. I'm good. The stream was fab. I was working all day today, so came home and I'm very delirious. Very little swimming today. Oh, I totally understand. I totally get that. I get that. If you need to, like, you know, go stretch your legs, get some water, go to sleep, get something to eat, all that fun stuff, have a pee, I get you. But thank you so much for the raid again. That's so sweet. What the heck? I'm sorry, Queen. I'm sorry. I am one of the worst people when it comes to consoling people. I don't do well with that. So I don't know what to say. But I can't imagine what that was like. And I'm really, really sorry. And like, I just want to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm making this weird. Okay, let's go back to the Sims 2. I hate myself. Why am I like this? Why am I built like this? I don't understand. When God made me, like, they just, like, they had like they accidentally dropped the anxiety ingredients into there, and they just put like a little bit of like social, like, talent. I don't know, like, it, you know what I mean? Callie, oh, that's nice. Wi-Fi test. Oh geez, Hazel, Harrison, Becca, thank you so much for the follows, darling. Thank you. I really appreciate it. What the fuck? Thank you. You guys are so nice to me. But hi, vegan. How are you doing? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Down with the 100 bits, bitch. What the?
Nina forgets she's supposed to stop talking down about herself. Love you, BB Nina.
Thank you so much for the bits, down. If I am not taking another hot sauce shot. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. I'm just saying that to myself in case, like, someone gets the idea to give me money. I refuse. I have to get but enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Becca. Thank you. I did nothing like that. It's just 100. I know, but you know, just in case the idea crossed your mind, I am not mentally prepared to take another shot of hot sauce. So I'm just saying, you're okay, vegan? I'm happy you're okay. I'm happy you're solid. Guys, I hope everyone's doing okay. I mean, if you're not, hopefully we can distract you a little bit, because that's the least that I can do. I swear I'm broke. At least you have bits. I can't even watch ads for bits. Like, how dare they? Even if I'm, like, in America, like, on a VPN, they won't let me watch ads for bits. It's like, it's... I swear, it's just racist. Like, like, what do you mean? Just because I'm in a country where people don't usually sell ads for doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to watch ads for bits. That's just not fair. How dare you be, like, financially conscious? This doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I can't watch ads for bits, and it makes me very sad. I try all the time. Like, I do a little thing, I'm just like, please, 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 and they're like, nope. And then I just feel sad again. I cry in third world country. It just makes me feel bad. That's like one of those things, you know, where it's like, oh, this video isn't available in your country. It's like one of those where it's like, okay, there is no need to be rude about it. I can't wait to get ads for bits. Yeah, I want ads for bits too. Because I mean, I think technically Jamaica is in like the Latin America group, which kind of sucks because sometimes I get like Spanish ads and I'm like, okay, I get it, but like I don't speak Spanish. Like, guys, come on. So maybe that's why. Cause like when I was a kid, we used to be in like the America group. So at least on TV, I would get like English ads. So like, I don't know. Maybe that's why. Maybe like if Twitch existed back in the day, maybe then I would be able to watch ads for bits. I don't know. I just feel like this is some form of discrimination. It's just so mean. It's not my fault that I live here. Like, I'm fine. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you can watch ads for bits, like, I'm not jealous, but like, I might give you a side eye. I'm just saying. I'm kidding. Oh god. I really hope nobody takes you seriously. Letting you know there's a message in Discord for you when you have time. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I will totally check it out. Cast spell. It's this. So annoying. What languages do you speak? I speak English, and I did French in high school, so like I can understand like basic words, but I can say like je ne parle l'anglais. You know what I mean? Or it can be like, je m'appelle Nina. I'm like, j'adore Naruto. Like, that's basically what I can do. Cause I didn't pay attention. That's right. I'm trying to learn French again. I just realized that I start like doing a lot of this stuff whenever I feel really anxious. So that's one thing. So if you see me moving a lot right now, it's just because I'm really anxious. I'm sorry. I try not to think about the fact that there are new people who are here who don't know me, and I feel like I'm presenting in like in front of like a bunch of people. Sorry, I just read something. But where am I? I got distracted. Short-term memory? I don't know her. What was I saying? Yeah, I try not to think about people. The fact that there are people watching me. So yeah, I'm just a little bit anxious. So if I'm a little on edge, yeah, I'm not usually like that, I promise. Wow, you see, like the more I think about it, the more like stress I get. Like sending you love. Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Really, it's fine. It's fine. I'm psyching myself out. Like the more I think about it, the more anxious I get. So it's like it's just, you know. Lion. Hi, darling. Hello. How are you? Ma'am, what are you doing? Oh, the dogs are fighting. The girls are fighting. I speak Dutch, English, and a little of German. I'm learning Spanish in grade school. Interesting. Yeah, I want to relearn French this year. I want to get to the point where I can watch people like on stream who speak French. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to do, basically. Because that'd be pretty sick. I just like French, that's why I picked it. So I want to give it another shot. Because the reason why I didn't do well in it isn't because I didn't like it or anything. I just missed a lot of school because of mental health stuff. I adore your stream layout. I'm a huge fan of Naruto. Thank you. Listen, I'm not naming any names, but somebody came in here. I was like, oh my god, Bleach is better than Naruto, and I got so defensive. I was just like, you can't come in my house and then talk about how you don't like my furniture. That is so mean. But I was just, that's just me being overly defensive. Naruto Shippuden. You haven't watched Shippuden yet. I'm stuck in a sad part, which sad part? Like the A sad part, or like the J sad part, or is it like the K sad part? Is it the G sad part? Someone needs an Optimus in their living room. I mean, honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think what we're gonna do to end this off, I'm not a fan of Naruto, but I do it because I love Nina. Oh my god, I don't want to spoil anything. I mean, Naruto ended like what, 10 years ago? The J side part, I'm still not over it. Don't worry about it. I'm not over it. Like I said, Naruto ended like 10 years ago. I am still not over it. I see it and I still cry. You're not gonna get over it. You just gotta continue. I'm not gonna cry. Not that long ago. Are you sure? Oh, maybe Naruto is no. Naruto isn't 10 years old. That's not true. I think Naruto is 20, but Shippuden Shippuden ended when I was studying for CAPE and CSEC. So what? Shippuden ended like what, 5 years ago? Does it get any better? Battle is ready. I know. I wanna like finish this first so I can close my game. The series ended in 2017. Yeah, so it's ended like 5 years ago. I never saw one episode of Naruto ever. I feel like Naruto is like, at least in my country, Naruto is like Dragon Ball Z, where like you have seen at least one episode by accident. Like you've seen one, or you're around people who talk about it so much that like you basically know the plot. Like you don't know like the details, but like you basically know what's going on. So yeah, cast spell. Okay, I think we've explored the whole witch vibe, and I feel like it's like okay. I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. You know, University was like better, but like the witch stuff, I feel like it's okay. It's fine. It's alright. I've been in such a rut. I never saw one episode. 10 years. How old? Oh, when you, yeah. I think I just mixed it up with Shippuden, like when it started, because I think Shippuden is 10 years old. Because I know Shippuden started when I was in high school, or like when I was like 12. Are you okay? So I think I was just confusing that. They're all just eating ramen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically the show. Yep, when they're not kicking ass and taking names, they're eating ramen. That's pretty much it. Now that many of my friends were into Naruto, but Dragon Ball Z was our big anime. Yeah, not a lot of my friends were into Naruto, but they're into like, or at least my classmates, they're into like Dragon Ball Z and like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. Netherlands, every melanated kid or teen has seen Avatar. Oh, millennial. Oh yeah. Don't even get me started on Avatar, The Last Airbender. I cried. First of all, biggest crush on Azula. I like how they did her character. It made sense. I shed tears of epic proportions when that show ended. I remember, because like I would never be able to like watch like Disney movies and stuff because my dad would be watching the news at that time. I remember like it was 2 hours long. The end of Avatar: Last Airbender was 2 hours long, and like it started an hour before news time. And like I was like, we were like halfway through, and I was like glued to the TV, and my dad was like, "Oh, I gotta watch the news," and I was crying. I was like, "No, just this one day, just let me have this." So he let me have it. So I got to watch it, and I cried the entire time. So yeah, I cried when Avatar ended. I cried when Kim Possible ended because I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting old." This is when I was like 12, by the way, and I was like, "Oh my god." There are going to be people who exist who don't. Oh my god, Queen, you can just subscribe to me. I have to take a shot of hot sauce. Thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. I hope you enjoy your emotes, darling, and your ad-free viewing. Oh my god. With Prime, you could have subbed to literally anyone, and you subbed to me. What are you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. You're out of your mind. Thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Zuko is my love. Yeah, listen. I was like, I just like Azula because she's neat. But like in hindsight, yeah, the signs were showing. But yeah, I felt, because I had a lot of like existential like issues. Like even to this day, like I hate reminiscing because it makes me feel old, and I feel like I'm dying, and dying is a no bueno for me. So yeah, like it's just, I didn't have a good time, but it was great. Leaves from the Vine, Falling So Slow. Stop. I still cry from that. I feel like I missed somebody's message. I feel like I missed somebody's message. Have I been eating ramen myself all day? Oh my god, really? Oh, jeez. I used to eat so much like packed ramen that I can't eat it anymore. I literally can't. I just can't do it. Like literally smelling like my favorite flavor of ramen makes me sick because I used to eat it so much. But it's the last Stream Raiders battle for the day. I don't know why I keep alternating between. Anyway, so persons to place units on the battlefield: me, Paige, Cousin, Lotus, Meow, and Xavier. Xavier? We'll figure it out. So we got. I'm all over the place right now. Lotus with the max amount of units. We got 17 allies. Will we win for the end of the stream? Who? Probably. 17 versus 8. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. So after this, I'll take my shot, and then we're going to find someone to say hello to, because yeah. Oh Jesus, that was fast. Most kills go to Lotus, most assists go to Meow, and the rewards go to Lotus. Nice. We'll play more of this tomorrow. But that is the end of Stream Raiders for today. BRB has to potty. No problem, down. No problem. So we're at the end of the stream. The game is closed. Stream Raiders is closed. We're gonna do this. Catch you next time. No problem, no problem. If you guys can stick around for the raid, please do. Because just like how you guys made me feel happy, we're gonna make someone else feel happy too. Hold on. This is what I'm taking. I don't know if it's exported, so I don't know if you guys can get it. It's very tasty. It's absolutely delicious. And it's just the right amount of spicy. It's not gonna kill me, but you know, it'll form a reaction. My hands are shaking. Can you see that my hands are shaking? Of course, if you can't stay around for the next person's stream, that's totally understandable. But if you can stay around for the initial raid, just to make someone's day, that's all I ask. Also, you can get points. Like, if you want to, like, torture me by forcing me to do a 12-hour stream, or, if you want to have me, I'm just looking at this, like, dead in the eyes. Like, it's about to murder me. I know that I'm all over the place. It's kind of because I haven't had any water and I've had 4 shots of hot sauce. Down, thank you so much for contributing to the 12-hour stream challenge. But right, if you want like a Sims 4 stuff pack, which is what I was trying to remember, then points is probably what you want. All the people I was watching are ending. I'm gonna try to find somebody who's a part of my stream team. Speaking of, I need to open up my browser. But let's go ahead and take this to Queen. Thank you for the $5 and thank you for making me suffer. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. Gotta do it. What a way to end this stream. Started with a hot sauce, we're gonna end with a hot sauce. Okay, I'm fine. God, it tastes so good. Thank you so much for the follow, darling. Guys, Sentate is an amazing creator. They stream The Sims 2, and I believe The Sims 4, and they make sick, and when I say sick, I mean amazing, custom content. You need to do it. Like, if you don't have custom content in Sims, like, if you have custom content in Sims 4, they're the one. You just caught me at, like, the worst time, or the best time, depending on how much you hate me. Oh my god, but Sensei, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I love your CC. You're absolutely stunning. They play a lot of Sims 2. So if you like The Sims 2, you should totally check them out. I'm just saying. Oh, child. Spooky, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. He knows who I am. Thank you, my angel. What do you mean, if I know who you are? Okay. I don't typically compliment myself on things, but there are 2 things that I take pride in. Okay, 1, I have really good taste in anime, and 2, I have really good taste in custom content. Okay, I like you. you are talented. Okay, you do good things. You have good stream. I like you. It shows me following and unfollowing you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Happens to me all the time. Don't you worry your pretty little head. The first 4 times the website didn't let me follow. Don't worry, it's fine. You're fine. Don't worry, you're going to be okay. Okay. It's passing. Queen, that was for you. I do play Sims 4. Nice. I'll probably play Sims 4 tomorrow. So yeah, I think I missed someone's message. Did I? Sims 2 music is such a vibe. It is such a vibe. I love that. I love the Sims 2 music. Oh, we have someone who's raising money for charity. I know where to go. I know where we're going. I don't think I'm rating Soot Sprites today because I rated a kiwi yesterday. I rated a kiwi yesterday. So we're going to rate a Soot Sprite today. The Soot Sprites are I love your tapestry. Thank you. I love my gothic tapestry too. My mom and my brother are not a fan. They're like, the power of Christ compels you. So yeah. But hi Rebecca. Hi darling. Hi. We're just ending our stream. My tongue is on fire because I did just take a shot of hot sauce, but it's settling down. Gonna be okay. I didn't expect to take 4 shots today, but you guys are being very generous, so thank you. I've been lurking, but hi. Oh my god, you've been lurking? Sometimes it freaks me out that there are actually people who like lurk in my streams. I don't know why. Because I don't look at like the viewer count, so like basically I'm like, oh, these are the only people who are here, the ones who are talking. Which is not true. Yeah, I know it's pagan, but like, you know. But we're gonna go ahead and raid this person. I've never raided them before, but they are raising money for charity with my stream team. So we're going to go ahead and say hello to them. I'm glad I found your channel. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everything is lagging. So thank you so much for that, Down. Thank you. So if you're a follower, go ahead and copy the raid message with the purple hearts. If you're not a follower, go ahead and copy the raid message with the emotes. Of course, you know what to do. You know, if you want to know when I'm gonna be live, or if you want to watch anime with me, the Discord is the place. We're gonna watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, My Hero, and some AOT OVAs on Sunday/Monday, probably Monday, because I'm gonna be doing a charity stream on Sunday, I think. So yeah, I also watch anime on my YouTube channel, and there's Twitter, which I used to do giveaways on, but now I'm doing it here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. You're stunning. Thank you for the subs, the follows, the lurks, the raids, the bits. You guys are fucking insane. Thank you. I love you a lot, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye, babies. Mwah. Bye. I love you. Bye. Don't do anything dumb while I'm gone. Bye.
Oh my goodness!